Hello and welcome to Anything and Everything Nerd Style.
You serious?
Yes, I'm serious. Dead serious. Now, without any further delay, please, let's get into the show. Hell yeah! Let's do this!
I'm waiting.
Boy, I'm glad all that's over.
You think they have any clue what's about to happen to him?
Oh, not a chance in hell. Good night.
I will say, when this movie came out, I thought it was fucking badass. And the more I've watched this movie, the less I like it every time.
I watched it, I
Does
got
that make
so
sense?
emotional. I was like, man, I like this. I haven't seen it in so long.
Yeah, I liked it too, bro. I like it. It's like how it's about the world about to come to an end. Like it's alien fucking warfare. Like that's crazy.
Yeah, but we all know that we would have died.
Well, let's go ahead, because I got to get to the
Probably.
story.
All right,
Hold on. We're doing Toy Story, right?
next week, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Coleman, we're
You
doing...
got a friend in me.
You like Toy Story, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
And that one, I can't complain about watching on my TV.
Yeah.
I can watch that one out in the living room.
Oh, like I was trying to say earlier, the Avatar, the second movie, there's a couple spots in it where it looks like it's off of a sci-fi movie. Sci-fi channel on my TV. The new,
Oh.
Yeah,
the
he
new
knows.
Avatar.
He knows because that's what his mom watches. His mom watches all those goofy ass C-rated movies.
Yeah.
I thought Avatar was on it. Go ahead.
All right, y'all ready?
Let's go.
Yes.
Hey, how's it going, everybody? Do you like nerd shit? Because we do too. Welcome to Anything and Everything Nerd Style. I'm Clinton Ritchie. That's Coleman Ritchie.
Hey-o!
And taking it today, Kyle Powers.
No. Hey.
Now, before we get into it, though, I wanted to ask y'all if y'all could be okay. There's a bunch of alien movies out there, right? There's a bunch of them. If you could pick an alien race to be, which one would you pick?
Man, I kind of really like the race on Event Horizon, I think.
Bro, fuck that. That's some freaky ass shit, dude. I didn't even know you knew that movie. That is a badass movie. Aren't those ones that they telepathically make you hallucinate and shit?
Yeah, I mean, that's just... they're wicked. I mean, they're a wicked alien group, you know? That's what I was thinking. Like, Event Horizon, like,
Hell yeah.
pretty awesome aliens.
I don't know if I've watched Event Horizon.
It probably, if you had it, probably was like in the late 90s, maybe early 2000s. I think it came out in like around the same time that this came out in 96.
Yeah, 96.
I mean, I'd have to look it up, but I know it's maybe a 98. I don't know. It's pretty old.
Yeah, okay. Kyle, what about you?
I would be a hut. No, I'm just joking. I always wonder how their wieners would look. No, I'm just joking. I don't know. I don't know, bro. Go ahead. You 2 years first. I got to think about this one for a minute.
Me, it's like a no-brainer. Predator. They got all the tools. Super strong. They know what's going on.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Predators.
Well, then if that's the case, I'd be an alien.
Are you kidding me? Predator got taken out by a regular Marine.
Yeah, he did, but like, how many did he kill before that?
Still, like, I'm not like Predator was one. Like when I was younger, Predator was one of the ones I was like afraid of the most. But
Oh, I got who I'd be.
as I got older, like all the different things, like telekinesis powers, being able to like pretty much control people's mind, like Predator don't have that shit.
Yeah, but he's badass, and he looks.
I got the
He
best
is-
one.
He
I got
is
the
cool,
coolest
and
one.
I love how he looks.
I got the coolest one, bro. If I could be any alien, I'd be Darth Vader.
That's not an alien.
How so? Is he human?
Yes, he's a human
From another
Hey.
planet.
from another galaxy.
You could be.
I'd be Ewok.
The Guardian, Skylord's dad.
I'll be
Oh,
an Ewok.
yeah. What's his face?
It starts with an E.
Oh, no, I got it. I would be Saiyan.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I'm changing mine.
Yes!
That's an animated.
Yeah,
not
that is
movie.
animated, but you know what?
Doesn't
I
matter,
don't give
it's
a
an alien.
fuck. I'm gonna
Okay.
change mine. And the reason we're talking about aliens today is because we're gonna be doing the 1996 film Independence Day. Now, Kyle, you got that fun fact for us?
Yeah, this is the one I found. I didn't know which way to go, so I thought this was cool. This is what the producer and the writer said. Dean Delvin put this. He said the U.S. military had agreed to support the film by allowing the crew to film at military bases, consulting the actors who have military roles, Will Smith and all them other people. However, after learning of the Area 51 references in the script, they withdrew their support.
Yep.
It was wild, bro.
I just I heard about that too.
You can come on our military. That's fine. We'll let you film, blah blah blah. But once they heard about the Area 51, like, we're out. We can't. We have no part of that.
And but you know what? The military, I guess one person in the military was informed, but even the higher up military people didn't know.
Actually, he was just CIA. He wasn't actually the military. He was the head of CIA.
Okay.
Oh, you would have definitely lost that question.
Whatever.
I have dumb questions. Don't just. There's one that I wrote, and it's really hard. I'm gonna try to explain it because I don't want to. If you guys get it wrong, if someone gets it right, I'm like, well, I'll just cancel it.
Yeah, dude. I'm
No,
gonna
screw
do
that.
bad.
I'm probably yeah. I was like, there's a lot going on, and I just couldn't write down everything in this movie.
Yeah,
I'm hoping that I was so focused on the bad graphics during this movie. There was probably a 30-minute part I wrote nothing down. I got 4 pages of notes. But during 30 minutes, I wrote nothing. I'm just
You're good though. You have a good memory of
stuff. I got 4 pages as well.
I do.
I got 4 pages as well, and I didn't even try and take down notes today. I was just trying to write down a little bit of stuff.
I did it.
Yeah,
he didn't because he let me take the reins.
Exactly. So I wrote down most. I wrote down little bits and parts so I can keep myself on track. But
right, that's how I always do it. I'm just little dots, little sayings or little dots, little sentences
I
here
didn't
and
do
there
anything.
fucking
to help
4
me.
pages of that shit, dude. Fuck.
So the write up on this movie is the aliens are coming in their goal, and their goal is to invade and destroy Earth. Fighting superior technology, mankind's best weapon is the will to survive. Which I kind of disagree with this write up. It's kind of right, but they're invade and destroy Earth. No, they're trying to take over the planet to take our resources. That was literally said in the movie.
They say they take resources, then destroy the planet. That's what it says. That's what the movie says. I swear to God, I have it written down.
And then they move to the next one.
To the next one, but they destroy everyone in their wake. They're like Frieza.
They destroy all of the species, but they don't necessarily blow up the planet. Never does it say they destroy the planet.
They destroy the planet.
No, it just says they take over the planet, consume all the resources, and move to the next.
That's fine, but still,
next.
destroy. You're kind of,
yeah.
You're on the fence with that one.
That's what I'm saying. It just isn't. The words in it wasn't necessarily put properly.
Yeah. Right. You want to start this? Or what?
Yeah. Okay, go ahead, Kyle. Let's see.
All right. So this is my first time writing all this crap down. And I do what Clinton does. That crap sucks, by the way. Non-stop writing. Anyways. So in the beginning of it takes place in New Mexico on July 2nd. They see there's a radio signal that comes about 375 kilometers, and they think it's a meteor, but come to find out, they're they know it's not a meteor because why? Because it stops.
Yeah,
it stops in its tracks.
Coleman's shaking his head because you missed the whole passing over the moon part. What the showing that we landed on the moon? Is that what you were shaking your head about, Coleman?
I don't know if it really starts in New Mexico, but yes, I understand.
It does.
About 10 minutes. About 10 minutes in, then they're at the SEII.
It shows the moon part, but look, here's the thing.
That's the second place. There's the SEII, and then there's the SETI.
No,
there's 2 different places.
It was yeah, Coleman. It was the very first one that popped up.
The first one says it is. Hold on, I'll go look at it. Search for Extraterrestrial Intelligence Institution, SEII. The other place is SETI.
I didn't even write none of that shit down. I got no I got none of that crap. I did it in small words, dude, because my daughter was messing me the whole time. Anyways, the reason I didn't do the moon part is because I had to go through 4 different films, because the thing I go through, it's hit or miss. Italian was the first one, Mexican was the next one. So I already watched those parts. When it finally came down, I'm like, I can't hear because my daughter's, and I'm like, is it English now? And it ended up being in the ITI whatever part. So I started writing from right there. So, okay, let me
Okay.
start over. There's a moon.
So you got
see a
it.
flag.
You got it.
Then there's like this radio saying shit. Okay.
Which is why the moon landing is fake, by the way.
Yeah. But
Because the flag is waiting, and in space there is no wind, so that flag would literally be straight. There would be
that's
no
what I
wave
thought too. I thought it would
movement.
be frozen.
Yeah, but keep going.
People still argue with it. I say I think it's fake because you see ripples. Anyways, yeah, I think they're just trying to compete with Russia. But anyways, Clinton's gonna hate me because I don't do it like word for word like he does. I skip parts and put things like
That's cool.
small parts. So after that happens, they all talk about it and they realize that they have a situation on hand, right? Anybody got any inputs on anything?
No, I got people talking around me. I didn't hear anything you said. Go, just keep going.
Well, after they did that, after they realized that they have an alien being, I believe isn't that the part where the president gets called?
Whoa,
Or no, that guy gets called and all that stuff.
did you jump a bunch?
I think I did. I was cooking breakfast too at the same time.
No, okay.
It's the
So
beginning.
they call the main guy for the SEII. He comes in. Then he's like, "What's going on?" He's like, "We're getting radio frequencies from our satellites, and we're not being able to contact other satellites." There's some other things going on, and then it shows the president in the bed with his daughter calling his wife.
Yeah, calling the wife and talking to the wife. The only reason I skipped that part is because I was fucking almost burning my potatoes.
Oh, I thought you started talking about them looking at the aliens.
No.
Sorry. I was like, what the hell? That's way later.
They did not know.
All I
that
said,
it was
what I
aliens
said was
at
he
first.
calls the president comes on screen, and I was getting at that part. So when he said I skipped parts, I was like, I guess I didn't like explain.
My bad.
Like he did. That's what I'm saying. I'm not good at this, bro.
I got your back, bro.
Yeah, I need you, bro. I really do need you. So after all that stuff happens, blah blah blah, it goes to the next scene, which is David, which is we talked about Goldblum, Jeff Goldblum's character. He's playing chess with his dad.
I love what he said to his wife, though. I've got a beautiful young brunette in my bed.
I almost wrote that. I almost wrote that on a question.
That's
I almost wrote that on a question, my friend. What color hair?
It's a little
did he
weird.
say?
Oh yeah. Well, I mean,
I know.
You do think your daughter's beautiful.
Did you let her stay up all night watching TV? No.
Oh yeah. What if what is he? She goes. He lets me watch Letterman.
Yeah.
And he's like
traitor.
But keep on going. So Jeff Goldblum is playing chess with his dad.
So like I said, it's small talk. That's what I have. Is they're playing chess. They're talking about stuff, reminiscing. I mean, I didn't write word for word what they talked about and stuff. I just, like I said, this is my first time doing this. You're supposed to back me up. So, but yeah, they're talking about that. Blah blah blah. I think he hears something about it, right? Then after that scene, it's just them talking. Whatever.
Oh yeah. They're talking about how long it had been since he got divorced because he still had his wedding ring on.
What's it been?
And he was taking too long on every
what's it
move.
been? 4 years? He's like 3 years, 4 years. What's the difference?
Yeah.
The fact is that you still have that wedding ring on. Y'all been divorced.
Yeah, which sucks. But and then I got it goes back to that company where they're talking more. It talks more about the UFO.
Now it goes over to SETI.
Yes,
I think it's in the same place but a different division within the agency. Does that make sense? There's an SEII and then there's the SETI.
I don't know.
But I mean, yeah. But go ahead.
Well, after all that stuff, it goes back to that other company, like you said. Whatever, CIA, FBI. Anyways, the next part is with Russell. Remember Russ?
Yeah, I like Russ. That he's like one of. I have 3 favorite characters, and he's one of them.
Yeah, he's definitely cool, bro. So he's just driving all drunk, drinking and driving, crop dusting and all that shit, dude. And he ends up landing on the wrong property, dude.
Yeah,
I love how he says crop dusting because I didn't actually know what that was. I just thought about farts. Well, I know what it is, but like all I could think about was farts.
Yeah, but that's what he does. But that's how he makes his living. But so he ends up landing, and he thinks he's home. Come to find out, he's on the wrong property. Not to mention
the
his kids.
opposite side of town.
Yeah, because he's so drunk, and his kids hate him, dude. It's
Yeah.
well, I know Miguel does. I don't know about. I don't think Troy and
I don't know if
everybody.
they hate him. I think they're just embarrassed of him.
No, Miguel, yeah, exactly. But I mean, it seems like he hates him in the beginning. I can't see what that says. I can't hear you. Turn the mic on.
SETI, New Mexico, search for extraterrestrial intelligence
Oh,
institution.
New Mexico. Told you.
Yes.
But not the very beginning.
That is it. This is the very beginning. This is at 2 minutes and 30 seconds. If I back up, all you see is the spaceship. Before
Yeah,
that,
Coleman.
it's the
Fuck
moon.
yourself.
See, like mine, it said SEII, and that's why I wrote down.
No, it says it says exactly what you said. It says, but it's SETI. It's the same
Oh.
And all I'm saying is, you told me in the beginning. You said, "I don't think it takes place in New Mexico." Told you. That's all I got.
Well, whenever
whoa,
it goes over to Russell, whenever it goes over to Russell, he's actually in something Valley, California.
Death Valley.
What is it?
Death Valley.
I don't think it's Death Valley.
No, it was. I got it wrote down somewhere.
Apple Valley. Apple Valley. Semi Valley.
Imperial Valley.
There you go.
Imperial
All right, well,
Valley.
Brussels over there in Imperial Valley, landing on
Sorry,
somebody's
sorry.
property. It's people that don't. It's a bunch of cool ass Mexicans that fucking he tries to talk to, but they don't understand what the fuck he's saying. He just got doesn't he got like a bottle in his hand?
Yeah, he's drinking.
Getting all fucked up and shit. So, anyways, after you watch that, it goes to a scene with the multiple ships leave a mothership. Okay,
Right.
so after all those ships come by, they're not knowing what to do. The president's talking. They're debating what should we do with the government, right? What should we do? Like, what
They
do
were
we do?
talking about the signals only coming from 550 kilometers away, which is like where the moon is.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
550. Good job, Coleman.
And they're freaking out about it and all this stuff. So
And
I guess they decide to go to DEFCON 3, right, or something like that.
They also thought that it was the Russian spies at first. No,
Yeah.
one of them said this better not be no Russian spy thing again. Sorry. Go ahead.
So they end up talking about it. They're realizing it might be a threat. So they go to DEFCON 3 to see how they can handle the situation, right?
I messed up. It's 375,000 kilometers away. The ship is
It's
550 meters in diameter.
There you go.
Yeah.
My bad. I messed up.
Yeah, no, after you
Yeah.
said that, I see that 300.
That's what I said in the beginning.
1,000
That's
kilometers.
what I said in the beginning of the podcast. 375 kilometers, and they think it's a meteor. Anyways, so what they do is they send this aircraft, and it's just to see just to see what's going on, just to figure out what the fuck is going on. Dude, they demolish
Do you know what
that
an AWAC
motherfucker.
is? You know what an AWAC is?
Sends out a signal to.
It's an aerial sonar.
Yeah.
An AWAC is a Boeing like 747 with a sonar thing on top. So as it flies, it can like see all the different grids and find what like where ships are, where other planes are, and things like that.
So when it picked it up,
it's a mobile
big fucking thing, just
right,
huge fucking thing. It freaks them out, and then next thing you know, this thing attacks them. Boom, shoots them. Demolish. That's the first sign right there.
They didn't. They were flying into it, and as it's moving, it's creating such a big mass that there's fire, and they go to try to pull up, and they just go into the fire and blows up their airplane.
Oh, I thought they fucking attacked them, but that's why I got you, Coleman. That's why I got you. Anyways,
I didn't understand that fire thing going around them.
I think it's because of the mass of the ship moving through the atmosphere and the speed that it's moving in.
Oh, okay.
Because I think why there's
Bowie,
fire.
I didn't mean to call you.
You can join in though.
Bowie.
Hey, I didn't mean to call you, buddy.
Yeah, that's been happening a lot lately.
What, calling you?
You feeling better?
No, just in general. Like I've been doing the same thing to people.
Oh, okay.
Like going to an old existing call and it just calls everybody.
Yeah, I meant to hit the other group and I hit our group instead. I was like, oh shit.
No, it's all good. I couldn't stay on anyways. I just moved. We got a new place and shit.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, awesome!
Very
Congrats.
nice.
You still sick?
My throat still hurts, but I don't know what's going on. I sound fine now, so that's what.
Yeah.
That's
Get off
what's
them
up.
corners, man. Get off them corners.
Shut up.
I know why your throat hurts.
All right, gentlemen. I'll let you
All
get
right,
back
later.
at it.
Yep,
All right,
everybody.
enjoy moving. It's the best.
Anyway, so where do we leave off? Okay, so this part's pretty cool. This is the part after all that happens with the airplane getting destroyed. It goes cut straight to the part where they're at the diner with Russ and those fucking 3 dudes that just clown the shit out of him, talking about, "Oh, I've been abducted by aliens." And they're, like,
Yeah.
making fun of him and stuff.
A little bit after that, I know I'm gonna jump right here, but the fact that they show him after that, and whenever he's getting taken away by the police, they're like, "Yeah, them aliens, they abducted him and did sexual stuff with them."
Yeah. No, the first guy says, "Yeah, no, they did it." Blah blah blah. Then goes the second guy. He goes, "Yeah, sexual stuff."
They were making fun of them, but then they were like, "Yeah, I mean, this has been bothering them because this is what happened to them." Like they believed him, but they were still saying the same stuff they were using to make fun of them. He skipped all the parts with David doing all the computer stuff, though.
Yeah,
Like where he found the signal
where he found the
in
signal.
the background.
And at first he thought it was just like
Well, like I'm gonna tell you this right now. The beginning's kind of iffy because I was cooking breakfast for over 5 people.
he thought it was counting down, so it was just going to dissipate at the end, and then.
Well, it wasn't a countdown, just the
Oh, hey,
signal would
I
stop.
got. And,
Well, he said it. He said it was
7
going.
hours.
He said it was going down, so it should disappear when it gets to 0.
This is a real story that I'm telling you guys. I'm not making this up. This is real shit. The plumbing, the main pipe fucked up at their house. There's no water. And I'm cooking breakfast. So I was touching sausage and shit. I'm like, fucking. So as I'm listening to the movie, I'm not writing shit down all the time. You know what I'm saying? It gets better towards the end. I write more stuff down as I go.
All right,
You know what I'm
well,
saying?
it's all good. I'm
Cooking
helping you
potatoes,
fill in.
sausage, all that stuff. And there's no water. So I have to keep going and taking bottles of water. So it was just very hectic. That's why I skipped a lot of things in the beginning. But wait, you'll see. It gets better. I promise. I would not lead you guys astray. It's just weird. No water, cooking breakfast, trying to watch this movie. Should have not done that. Anyways, I ended up going on my girlfriend's bed and finishing. So anyways, you said the David part, right?
You went to your
Yes.
girlfriend's bed and finished.
Yeah. Anyways, so after that, it takes place, I believe, in L.A., right?
Yep.
Yes.
It takes place in
Will
L.A.
Smith's in L.A.
Yes,
with
and
his
there's an
stripper
earthquake.
girlfriend.
Yes, and you guys are gonna hate the way I didn't put her name down at all. I just put stripper the whole fucking
Jasmine.
thing.
Jasmine.
I know what it is. I know what it is. I put stripper.
That's okay.
It
I
just seemed
put
cooler.
fucking Will's name down as Will, pretty much.
Me
the entire-
too. Me too. I didn't put nothing but Will. His name's Jay, right, or something? James?
Steven
Steven.
Shit. Fuck me.
Captain Steven.
Hiller. Hiller.
He played
Hiller.
James.
Hiller.
something.
Hiller.
What did he play James?
Hiller.
Yeah, Hiller.
Hiller? Yeah, because that's
Yeah.
that's my girlfriend's mom's maiden's name. Anyways, so it takes place in the earthquake happens. Brrrr, the little kid, little Jasmine's son, over there shooting stuff. Boom,
What do you
boom,
miss,
boom.
Coleman?
He
when he-
mistook it for an earthquake, but it was not an earthquake.
Oh yeah.
It was a ship coming into the town.
She's
Yeah,
like,
oh, yeah, yeah,
it's
yeah.
a cat
It was
four.
aliens,
Go
and
back
they
to
just
sleep.
thought
That's what I was getting to.
Oh,
Will
okay.
Smith says that.
Yeah.
He has to
Yeah.
wait till that little kid comes in. He's shooting stuff, and he's like, "What are you doing?" And he thinks it's an earthquake, but the little boy's shooting stuff. He
Like,
don't
I'm
find out
killing the
later on.
aliens.
Yeah, and Will Smith doesn't
Yeah.
find out it's an alien until later. It's later. He thinks it's an earthquake and all that crap.
Yeah,
Wanna
he
find
tells Jasmine that she goes, it's not even a 4.0.
Dude,
It's
why
not even
do-
a 4-pointer.
Why do I remember there being 2 little boys? I have no idea why I remember that.
I think that you're thinking of Russ's kids,
Hey,
Miguel and Troy.
No, I remember that. I felt like they were shooting guns at each other, pew pew, and then they like woke up Will Smith while doing it. I don't know.
I don't know.
I just
But-
remember a weird or a different.
word for word, before you said, oh, you forgot to say what this is what my paper actually says. It says earthquake is thought to happen, or earthquake just happens. Will Smith shrugs it off when it's actually a UFO. That's what I said. I didn't read that. I was just paraphrasing. Then you're like, hey, you left the
Gotcha.
part out. I didn't even get to the part yet. Anyways, just saying.
All right.
Anyways, so blah blah blah. He shrugs that off, and this is the funny part. He walks outside. He makes a comment about like I don't know if he don't like the neighbor or whatever, but he makes a comment that neighbor's leaving. Hey, look, they're moving. I don't remember what the names are, but it's like they're moving. I don't know. I mean, what do you think? Was he hating on him?
Oh no, he
think
said.
he's making fun of him about the earthquake.
Yeah, he says. I guess they can't handle all the earthquakes.
Yeah.
And then he turns on the TV. He goes, "Oh, there's something about the earthquakes on TV."
Yep. And then he walks outside and notices everybody getting in the car. And that's when he looks to the left while he's checking his paper, and he sees the.
That's what I say. That's what I put right here. He sees the helicopter coming. I mean, my bad. That's next. He sees all the neighbors moving, all of them. So apparently all those people cannot handle earthquakes. I mean, what do you got to do, bro? We got the whole neighborhood to ourselves now. Look at this.
Yeah, but he noticed like soon after that
Yeah, he looks up.
yeah,
There's alien.
there's a big
the
old
ship
ship
over LA.
15
Yeah.
miles long, each one of
Yeah.
those.
Yeah. So anyway, that's when he sees helicopters, realizes what's going on. He ends up going back to the base, but he tells old girl, stripper. Go ahead, what's her name?
Jasmine.
Nope, Jasmine. But anyways, so he tells Jasmine, you can come with me if you
He
want.
says Jasmine multiple times.
It is spelt like Jasmine, but it is Jasmine.
He
You hear what
says,
I told him? I told him at first. I said, I don't even know what her name is. That's what I first told him. I was like, I called her stripper because I don't remember what her name is. I'm just fucking with you, Clinton. Jasmine, get out of here, dude.
it's like, who the fuck
Anyways.
names her kid Jasmine?
I don't know.
I want to start calling Jasmine that.
Oh yeah, right.
Jasmine.
Good luck. Hey, Jasmine. Anyways, so he offers to bring them to the base and whatever. And go ahead, Coleman, take it.
So then it actually clicks over to David trying to contact his ex-wife, who works as the aide for the president. And like he's like, "Oh, this is really important." She goes, "Yeah, I'm kind of busy right now." And he's like, "No, this is really important." And she said that he's just being paranoid because it's like a timer and it's letting down, and she just hangs up on him.
Yeah,
So he goes over to his dad's house, asks if he still has the Plymouth.
Well, he noticed that it was like they were lining up all over all the big cities and getting in a strategic like spot to fire down all at one time, and that's when he notices that it's a countdown, a timer, and not
Right.
Because of the reflections of the satellites.
Right.
Yeah, so that's
line of sight.
so he calls
Line of sight.
his wife and to warn the president. She doesn't believe him, hangs up the phone. Go ahead, Coleman.
Hold on.
Right. So
Go ahead.
go ahead. No, go ahead.
I got the next one.
So it. Oh, you want the strip club part?
I'm on
So-
it though. It's right there.
So he goes.
No.
He goes.
It's the part
he
before
goes
that,
and
dude.
talks- Oh, okay. So he goes and asks his dad, "Hey, do you still have the Plymouth?" He's like, "David, you don't have a license." He's like, "That's okay. You're driving me."
Yeah.
And the guy's boss is all freaking out. He's like, "No, you need to get out of town. This isn't just."
David.
Yeah, I love him as a what's it called actor because he's really good in Miss Doubtfire as well.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
But
David. What are we gonna do, David?
he's like, I gotta call my mom. I gotta call my brother. I gotta call this. Gotta call my lawyer. Nah, forget my lawyer. He's an ass.
Good one. Good call, dude. That was a good one. Good
Yeah.
call.
So
whenever I think it's like right after he calls what's her face and tells her about the president, then he goes back over to Will Smith and he's walking out the door, right? And she's like, "What? Hey, what do you, I thought you had July 4th off." And he's like, "Things came up, I gotta go." And she goes, he goes something about like, "I don't know why you can't understand." And she rips open the blinds, right? And she points, "That's why. Why didn't she just walk over and point out the fucking door he was standing by?" Made it seem like a little bit more.
Dramatic.
Yeah.
well, she was closer to the blinds. I
But-
can't remember.
And that doesn't
his
make sense,
wife's name.
anyways.
Huh?
That doesn't make.
I can't remember what the wife's name was.
I
Jasmine?
don't.
No.
He's talking about Will
David.
Smith.
Oh,
David's wife.
Yeah, I don't remember either.
I know it says her name, and I think I
Well,
was
look.
like, oh, I'll remember that. And I didn't.
It's July 2nd anyway, so what the fuck is this bitch talking about? I thought you had 4th of July off. That's 2 days away, you dumb bitch.
Yeah, he
Slap.
was on leave.
Oh, 2 days.
No,
had a couple-
that
today we can-
morning that morning was the beginning of July 3rd. Whenever he shows
No,
up
it's not.
at the.
No, it's not. I have it.
Oh no, yeah, the stripper is.
I have it
July
written down.
2nd. Yeah, the strip
After
club
the
is July
strippers,
2nd.
I'll tell you right now.
It's whenever they wake up and they're having the military meeting. Is
I have it
July
written
3rd.
down. I have them all written down.
Right before the welcome
Four-
wagon.
Yeah, all
Yeah.
that shit. I have all that shit written down. You'll see, because I'll talk about it. Anyway, so the next part, after all that stuff happens, it cuts back to Russ. Russ goes home. He starts fighting with Miguel because Miguel wants to take his brother and sister to the Uncle Hector's. Oh, Uncle Hector, because everybody knows how Uncle Hector likes to party. You know what I'm saying?
Well, and he was in prison or jail. He didn't know he was going to get let out.
Yeah, exactly. They didn't know that was gonna happen, so they just like he said, they're disappointed in the dad. They don't want nothing to do with him.
Yeah, I mean,
Like, fuck you, dude. You're a
seems
piece
like
of shit.
seems like a crazy person, but now they kind of should believe him, in my opinion.
Yeah, but he talks his way into it, convinces them, let me take you, blah blah blah.
What's
I
the
know.
bad stuff?
I'm a shitty father
Sorry,
and
what?
I drink.
It's all the dad stuff that the kids were taking anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, fucking wild.
Yep.
You leave me with nothing and take off. They take off in the RV, take off. After that happens, it
Like
goes
it's
to the
funny.
next. The next scene takes off where it's where Will Smith ends up on his base, sees his buddy, which his buddy, you could tell they're buddies because the way they
Jimmy?
talk to each other. Yeah, he
Jimmy?
just
Jimmy, yeah.
the way he talks to him, he's like, read it for me. He's like, all right. He's just like, shit talking homeboys and stuff. And Will Smith gets told that we regret to inform you that you did not make it. He's
Which is from NASA.
Yeah, he's attempting to become work for NASA. They deny him. He's upset about it, blah, blah, blah. And then right after that, he's upset and blah, blah, blah. The friend makes fun of him about fucking the wedding ring thing. Oh, you really think about still marrying her?
Well,
Really?
'cause
After what she does?
He said,
No.
He said, see, I think you misunderstood that part. I think what he was doing was he was like, I thought you said you were going to call it off. And he's
Yeah.
like, I don't know. And he's like,
He's a stripper.
he
No,
goes,
he
you
goes,
know, I
you know,
love
I've-
Jasmine, but you're trying to go places in your career. And
the
do you
stripper's not gonna
really
get you
think,
there.
and yeah, well, he's like saying how other people are going to see it where you're wanting
Yeah, I
to
know.
get to. Man,
Well, regardless,
stripper.
other people, you yourself. I mean, come on, bro, think about it.
But he's trying to get to NASA, and that's what he's trying to get at is you're trying to
Oh, I
get
get
to
what you're
NASA and how it's going to be perceived by the NASA people.
that his wife. What's her profession? She's a stripper.
Right. And
Yeah.
that's what he's trying to say. Like, I like Jasmine, I get along
Yes.
with Jasmine, but at the same time, you're not going to be looked at as a professional if
saying
you have a
it's the
stripper
NASA.
as
You're
a
saying
wife.
it's the NASA perspective. It's not like
Right. Right.
anything in
And
your
that's
life.
what
It's
he's
NASA.
right. I think that's how it's supposed to come off.
Yep.
And then after that happens, after he says, "You think you're gonna make it?" You think, I mean, after you're with the stripper, boom, instant cutscene.
Ooh, shake
so-
it, Kyle. Shake
It's
it.
Jasmine.
And it's just like
Hey, you
nobody in
forgot
there.
something.
No, I didn't.
Yeah,
What?
David is running to his dad's house and everybody's looting everything, and he gets his
Oh, yeah.
dad
Sorry.
and they head off to the White House.
Yeah, you're right. My bad. Like I said, this is close to breakfast being over with. I promise. I have a lot more.
No, you're good.
promise you. I promise you, bud. That's why I have you. That's why I have you guys. It's my first time doing this. Okay. Anyway, so after you see old girl sticking her thing like this, her little homegirl, Tutti Frutti Fresh and Booty, comes up to her and shows her a sign that says stripper. It says welcome.
Yeah.
It says welcome.
She's watching the news and she's like, "This is so cool."
It says, "Welcome, take me home."
Yeah. Fucking crazy, bro. Yeah, right. You got me fucked up, dude. Big ass alien ship.
It's so beautiful.
That's crazy, bro. Anyway, so old Jasmine talks to her about that. She's like, "Yeah, I'm gonna go do this, blah blah blah." You see her go into the back of the strip club and pick up her son. And the boss goes, "What, you bringing kids here?" I'm like, what the fuck? Ends up, I don't know. I mean, technically she got fired, right?
No, I don't think so.
I thought she got fired. She kind of quit though too, so I don't know.
Did she? I didn't really pay attention then.
I didn't really get that.
He fired her. He goes.
She got mad because like nobody was out
Because
there
Tiffany.
watching. No, well, nobody was out there watching. They were all paying attention to the news. She goes, "Why did I even come
She
to
wasn't
work
making
today?"
no money. Yeah,
Yeah.
she wasn't making any money.
Yeah.
So she got.
But then he
mad and
makes a
left.
comment. But he makes a comment about her, about the kid thing. Like, you can like get your stuff and leave. He fires her.
That was not on the one that I watched on Clinton's thing.
I don't think
He fires
see
her,
it either.
and she goes. Once he fires her, she goes.
You must have got
You think
another version. Like I'm telling you, you must have got another. That was not on the one that I watched on Clinton's.
He said something like she don't need to be bringing her kids. You can leave or something because it's all right. I don't need the job anyways. Come on, buddy, and calls the dog or whatever the fucking leaves. I don't know.
maybe
I don't-
maybe I don't remember.
You
that.
might have got an uncut version. That's what I'm saying. Because the next episode after she was leaving, after talking to Tiffany and saying, "I don't want you going there," it cuts over to them getting the Echo One with the welcome wagon going.
I don't have the welcome wagon until later.
No, the welcome wagon is the
Coming
night
up.
before July 3rd. Right. But it's right after the stripper part.
Yeah, I have that. I have July 3rd right here too.
But that's what I'm saying. The welcome wagon happens the night at 11 o'clock at night before July 3rd happens.
Hmm.
But
Like I said,
that's what I was trying to say is that part that you were just explaining, that was not in the movie one that me and Clinton watched.
He's got it. Let's see what.
It's not in here.
But it's cool. I
Look,
mean, we
it
might
goes from
you
talking-
probably got like a director's
It
thing.
goes from talking.
And she goes and gets her son.
Nope.
And then it goes to
She doesn't go get her son.
Nope.
Nuh-uh.
Wow. So I did get something.
Yeah, that's what I'm
And when
saying.
Yeah.
You probably watched
Director's
director's cut or uncut version.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, because he goes to the back and Tyler's over there playing with his shit or whatever his name is. I call him Tyler because it's stupid major.
Dylan?
Dylan's over there playing with stuff. He picks him up while she's dressed as a stripper, and that's when he starts talking shit.
She changes like while she's talking to that chick.
No, she
Maybe
ca-
she's
she
changed.
comes in there. She's already changed.
No. She
I guess
changes.
she is kind of changing.
She might have been
is kinda
changed.
changing.
Regardless, she's in the back, and the boss comes up to her. It's a big old fat guy, balding and shit. And he goes, oh, you bring the kid here.
Well,
Anyways,
she
that-
leaves and then it cuts over to the welcome wagon part.
So it cuts over to David and his
Well,
dad on the
yep.
road,
Oh,
almost getting hit by a fucking cop car. There's traffic that's coming straight at them. They're headed to the White House.
they actually get to the White House, don't they? They pull up
No, he
in front
almost
of
gets
it.
hit by a cop. No, he almost
Oh,
gets
okay.
hit by a cop car first. He's driving normal, but like on the other lane, people are coming at him now because everybody's scared. So it's
Yeah.
like everybody's going this way.
I got David
He's
makes,
like, "Oh,
makes it to the White House, and then the welcome wagons after that.
Do you not see the car? Was there not a part where a cop almost hit him?
I don't know.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, they almost got hit by a cop.
It's like basically everybody's leaving, so they're taking both lanes. It's not like left and right. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They're
Yeah,
all
David-
going this way. He ends up going to the White House. Where am I at? And when he goes to the White House, he says, "I have a great plan to get hold of my wife. I know what to do." So he takes this big transponder thing, puts it on there, and it'll find out where she's at.
He triangulates her cell phone.
Yeah, it
Yes, she's on
triangulates
it.
and stuff. Where am I? Damn it!
And then he finally calls her back. Oh, then they're doing the news conference telling everyone to stay calm, just stay indoors.
Yeah, everybody just
All
calm
this
down.
stuff.
Blah blah blah.
That's when she
So,
gets a phone call, and he's like, "I don't have time for you." He's like, "Look out the
Walk
window."
over to the window.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Go ahead. Someone take it real quick.
So she
Take a
brings
pause.
she brings him inside. Well, actually, then it's the welcome wagon, right?
Well, it's getting
Yeah, it
ready
is.
for the welcome
Yeah,
wagon.
This is what it says. This is what my thing says. It says
I should have took
the welcome wagon comes. This is where when you see the first scene with the welcome wagon is right now. You see the welcome wagon. David argues with his wife, and the dad thinks. So they walk into the room. All you see is a quick thing of the welcome wagon. He walks in the room. The dad's like, "Oh my gosh, you know how much people have been here? Actors, singers, dancers." You know, he's all excited, like, "This is the president's room." He gets really excited, right? And the wife comes, and they start arguing because the dad said or the wife said you punched the president or something. Either the dad or the wife says, I don't remember, but apparently he punches the president.
The wife
got in a
says that,
fight.
and then the dad's like, "You punched the president?"
Yeah, that's what it is. That's why I put dad thinks he punched the president.
He's like, "It was before he was the president."
So after that, they talk. He don't want to talk about it, and that's when he talks to him about the line of sight. He says, "Remember, he's like the satellites. You can't do that, so it's only line of sight, and they're using that to reflect off of it." So he gets the thing, and that's when the president has to go talk because the guy comes in, Mr. President, you're on, and he like tells him to wait. So he goes and does goes and talks to the news, right?
Yeah, well, no, he goes and tells them to get the welcome wagon out of there, and then the ship starts opening up.
No, I'm
and they
talking about.
get
No, I'm
shot.
talking about after they talk. After he explains this line of sight, that's when they go, Mr. President, they're ready for you.
Yeah, that was during the welcome wagon part.
Yeah, I know, but okay, maybe that's what it was.
They
But
have
who's
like
they?
a little press thing, and then he
They have the
talks to
news-
the
That's what I'm talking
president,
about.
and then he talks to the president, and then he goes and watches the progress with the welcome wagon.
And
Yeah,
then
well, anyways.
they have to do another press conference after the welcome, after they get blown out of the air.
Yep, and he tells everybody,
Okay.
"Get
Well,
the fuck outta
I'm
here."
talking about before. I'm talking about before the welcome wagon even goes up in the air. I'm talking about after he talks about like, I don't got time for this. President goes, I ain't got time for this, and he goes, just 1 minute, and he talks about line of sight, and then one of his little dudes comes out and goes, all right, they're ready for you, Mr. President. So what's that part?
He's going back to the welcome wagon because they had just got to the ships.
Yep.
Okay, that's what it is. Okay, yeah, because my next part says it gets blown up.
I feel like we said that multiple times.
I could have sworn you guys were saying something else. You kept saying it's going back to the welcome wagon. That doesn't make sense to me. Going back to the welcome wagon.
Well,
Right, the helicopters are called.
So you're saying they're going back
welcome
to the
wagon.
room and distinguishing
The
what they're doing.
welcome
I thought it
wagon.
was press.
The welcome wagon was the helicopters.
And he
know
walks
what it
in
is.
there and he
Okay.
goes, "Get those people out of there." And then the helicopter people are like,
I'm
"Wait,
getting
they're responding."
Yep.
mixed up because you said the press thing.
The
You said
press.
the press happened and then this happened.
The
I could have
press-
sworn the press thing happened after.
Well, whenever he showed up and he's all waving, he's having
Yeah.
a little press thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay.
Press
Anyway, so anyway, sorry, dudes. I'm trying. Anyways, so the welcome wagon gets destroyed by the UFO. Like they're just like they're flashing their lights and then boom, right there, bro. I mean, what do you do right there, bro? You know what the fuck's going on. You know what just happened.
Yeah.
That's World War 77.
World at war.
Well, yeah, whatever. Anyways, you know you're going to war, man. That's straight war right there. There's no way you're not going to war.
Honestly,
With aliens.
I feel like if that was the case, that's the only time I really wouldn't mind going to war. I'm not trying to go to war and fight against other humans. That's stupid to me. But if we're getting taken over by aliens, that's completely different.
Fucking
Sign me
smash
up,
them
dude.
hoes. Yeah.
Probably gonna lose, but you know.
Yeah, fucking yeah, take some calibers to they're shooting plasma, we're fucking shooting metal. Anyways. So after that scene, you see the thing get destroyed, you realize stuff's about to go down until you see the most iconic scene out of all of Independence Day history, which is what, Clinton?
I don't know.
Whenever they're holding the sign saying, welcome, welcome.
Oh, yeah, the thing blasting.
They're in LA. And
Yeah, It
and
shows a whole bunch of nukes coverage, but at the same time, it's also showing the president getting ready because it was only like 27 minutes until it was going to explode. And then
28,
the next time it
28,
showed like,
I don't know
okay.
why they do this in movies, but it went from
And then it was like
28
9
straight to 27.
minutes.
I think they just want to show like
Oh,
going
yeah.
down the minute for some reason.
yeah. And then it was like 9/11 down to like 8 minutes
Yeah.
the next time whenever
Yeah,
they're
like the
all getting
president-
ready.
yeah, the president gets into Air Force One with
He
David.
gets in the
of course.
helicopter first.
Yeah, but then they end up going to Air Force One and stuff. Get
Mhm.
cooking over there. This is before all that happens because they have the timer, like David says. They got the timer. They know when shit's about to go down. Timer's going close, getting close to zero, bro. Boom! Iconic scene where that shit, not the mothership, but the what would you call it? Because you have the mothership. We'll call it the fathership, and then we'll call it like the little baby ships. 'Cause I don't know what else you'd call those. Because those things are still fucking big.
They said it.
They're not the mothership.
Oh, they didn't.
They're
really say
15. They're 15 miles wide.
that. Yeah, they're 15 miles in diameter.
I'm saying, what would you call them?
I don't
I'm not
know.
saying. I'm not asking you guys how long they are. Anyways,
Um,
father ships. So the father
I think
ship.
they call them like city side ships in the movie or something.
Yeah.
Dude, that thing just obliterates all of them. Like it opens up, and that hippie stripper's just like, oh.
There's one stripper.
Yeah, there's only one. Tiffany was the
That's what
only
I
one
said.
up there.
Oh, I
You
thought
guys,
you.
I say shit. I always say stuff. You guys come back with weird shit.
I
said,
thought you said, and all the strippers up there.
I said that hippie stripper.
Oh, that
That's what I
hippie stripper. Okay, my bad.
Hippie stripper.
My bad.
Love life. We want to come. Fucking just demolished. And then after that, it's just everywhere. DC gets destroyed. Like all these
It
major
shows
cities.
like the 10 to 15 different cities that they're over.
That's when
What is that?
one dude that
Plasma?
kept saying that he wanted to call his mom dies. All the buildings are coming down. It goes over to
David.
it goes over to Jasmine, and she's looks back, has to get her kid out, starts running, finds a door that has a padlock on it, but is able to kick it open, and then when she gets inside, she doesn't even shut the door. So why didn't the
And she
flames
yells
go in there?
"Boomer."
Yeah, she yells
She's
for her
like
dog.
"Boomer."
But yeah, she doesn't shut the door. After that explosion, the flames should have went in there and cooked them alive.
Dude, she jumped in. That
president's-
dog is fucking stupid. You think that dog's just gonna sit there?
Yeah, I don't know. He probably would have.
That dog would have followed.
Yep, and then also the president's wife never made it off the ground. Well, they did, but not very far. Somehow she didn't get cooked either. But
And it's funny too because whenever they're on Air Force One after they're taking off, they feel the little shit and bullshit.
You do have to understand that the president helicopters and their airplanes are all armored, so they are able to withstand different things better than regular helicopters. and
everybody else in that helicopter died.
planes. In the crash.
Well, she's the only one alive. I don't know. It was weird.
Yeah.
The windows are not armored.
Well, we know what happened. It doesn't matter. We know what happens in the future, anyways, which makes no sense. Like how you last so long, But anyways,
Well, yeah, that like whenever she was getting out of that room that you were talking about, if you look through the door, it's just showing more stuff. It's not like she's actually crawling out of a tunnel. If you look through that door, it's showing sky and everything else.
Yeah, that's another
behind it.
thing that was weird. She
Yeah,
comes out.
I was like, some of the things that they did to make the things, it made it look so unrealistic.
Yeah, I was like, maybe she's
The
at
90s.
other end of the tunnel. I don't know.
So go ahead.
anyways, so the president makes a comment. He says, "We should have evacuated people sooner." Like, no shit, you fucking idiot.
Well, yeah, that's what but he didn't know that the threat was going to happen like this. And that's the reason he was beating himself up over it. He's like, we had more time to save more people, but we didn't do it. And, this is all my fault. Flying planes was just so much easier.
Oh, by the way, let me go back. I'm gonna go back. After everything gets destroyed in all those major cities, boom, 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 July 3rd. That's where July 3rd happens. Right after.
Mhm.
And then that's whenever he does that. Blah, blah, blah.
Well, it shows Will Smith and his group first going in their meeting, and they're having the meeting because they're about to go and attack
I
one
have
of the
that
ships.
written down.
Yep.
I think you're jumping because I have that written down.
The Black Knights
No,
are
yes.
about to go.
Yep. That's when they come out and it's time to deploy the Black Knights.
Yeah,
and
see, I got all this stuff that you just said right here. So I got to find out where I'm at now. I'm confused.
It's right after July 3rd.
Air
that they're
Force
in
One
the
part
meeting.
where he says we could evacuated. They come out of tunnel. She grabs the sun. Everything's demolished.
All that happens.
Here we go.
after Black
Yeah, right
Knight
here. Hold on.
meeting.
I got this. Let me do it. Golly. So Will and the army talk about the mission.
Golly, Jillikers. Sorry. Or Willikers.
Well, I'm just saying, you guys are jumping and stuff, and I got to find out where I'm at because I'm fucking. That's why I don't do this stuff. I let you do it because, like, now I have to find out what we. So we already talked about that. Let me go and X that out. So that's whenever they get the debriefing, they talk about this and that, blah, blah, blah. They take off with their jets, and they fight their first UFO. And then what happens? They find out they have.
That's what we were
they're-
talking about.
I know. I'm leading off with it. I'm taking it.
I love
I'm not
what
doing this
Jimmy
again. This is
says.
my last
I
time
love
doing
what Jimmy says whenever they're about to take
Hey, hit
off.
it.
He's like, time to kick tires and light the fires.
Yep. And then he gives them that cigar And he says, "Not until the fat lady sings," right? Because it's their prize for at the end.
Yeah, that's his comment.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but at the end of the movie, I don't mean to skip, but like he expects to have the same kind of like that. Apparently, his fucking routine doesn't work because his buddy died.
Maybe it's a
But he
memorial.
lived,
Maybe he's
and he
remembering
still
Jimmy, dude.
No,
Maybe
that's like a ritual that they did before.
That's what I'm saying.
That way they came back. That way they came back safe. But Jimmy,
I get what you're saying.
But Jimmy didn't
I
come
get what
back
you're saying.
safe.
Yeah, but maybe it's also like a memorial, like, dude, for Jimmy. Like,
I don't
maybe he
know.
knows he's dying. Maybe that too. He knows he's fucked.
They
Remember,
thought
they do know they're fucked.
they thought they were fucked, but we'll get to that in a minute. Go ahead.
So, anyways,
I just
they
don't know
already
why he
talked
brought
about
it, thinking that it was going to be like like the ritual. It apparently doesn't work. Jimmy died.
yeah, I get what you're
So
saying.
this
I
is
understand.
one of the best
Completely.
parts in the movie is whenever they can't get through the shields, and
Yeah.
then they start the dogfight with all the baby ships.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what happens. They see the force field, it doesn't work, they don't know what's going on. And Will Smith says some funny ass shit when he gets chased down by one of them motherfuckers. He goes,
Don't you
Shoot that
dare
green
shoot
shit.
that green shit at me!
"How dare you shoot that green shit at me?"
Oh, you did not shoot some green shit at me. is
Yeah,
what-
that's
So after that part, all those little fucking, like, we call them, I guess we'll call them sun ships, right? Because we call that one father ship, whatever. Just we'll call them sun ships, like kid ships. Those motherfuckers attack that base. Remember? Bah, 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 just start shooting them jets. The jets that aren't even up
Toro.
on the air. Yeah, just smashing
Yeah.
them.
Yep, and all
And,
the Black Squadron gets
Yeah.
killed.
Yeah. So and then after that, I guess Will Smith. I guess we call him Steven, not James. Everybody, or Jay. It's not his name. It's Steven.
You're thinking about Men in Black.
That's what it is. That's why. I was like, dude, I swear to God, I know who this from somewhere. Anyways, he's getting chased down. That's what. Ain't that when Jimmy dies? Jimmy dies around this part. Blah, blah,
Yeah,
blah.
he tries to bank left, and he's like, "You don't try
No, he
not to."
tries to go up.
Oh, he
and he
tells
takes
him
his
you can't-
mask off.
Yeah, he says you can't bank at that speed, and he goes something. I'm always doing crazy shit, and he pulls off his mask because he can't breathe, and then he gets shot and blown up.
Yeah. Which I thought the mask gives you oxygen, but I don't know. Anyways.
It does, like, but you're not supposed to. That's a lot of G-force,
Yeah.
so it's
Actually, I go and fucking
it's probably
Goliath.
crushing his chest.
You ever done Goliath? I've blacked out. When I was in California, we have one called Texas Titan. I mean, sorry. You guys have Texas Titan, we have Goliath. I'm saying it so wrong, mixing it up. Goliath is the same structure as the Texas Titan, right?
Yeah.
That part at the end where it goes like this, I black out. I get scared of that part every time because I start blacking out.
What?
You've never had that?
I've never blacked out from a roller coaster.
No, I don't like pass out. My eyes go black.
No,
I
I
see nothing.
dude, you should see my sister ride roller coaster. She sits like this, completely straight faced.
That's weird. Anyways,
It is
these are kind of weird though, man.
Sheila.
Anyways.
It's so weird, dude.
Oh, Sheila? Oh, yeah. Well, yeah. I thought you were talking about Jasmine. Like, that's Jasmine does not seem that type.
No, Jasmine.
Jasmine rides roller coasters and stuff.
Jasmine seems like she'd have a good time. Woo. Anyways, I had blackout. Anyways, G4, like you said, the G4. But anyway, so all right, let's get back to it. This is the part where Will Smith has one on his 6, and he's taking off, trying to fucking juke it, blah blah blah. Thinks he's a badass. Whenever that fucking rock falls, but nothing happens. Even the alien dodges it.
He goes, "Whoa, low bridge." Sorry.
Yeah, alien dodges it too. Like, okay, well, you didn't do nothing.
Yeah.
Good luck with that one.
He's running out of fuel.
And-
Sorry, go ahead.
Running out of fuel. Yeah, it's saying his tanks are going down. So what does he do? He shoots off that parachute that makes his jet slow down.
Let's see if you can fly blind.
Yeah, see if he can fly blind, and he hits his ejection. Boom. Next thing you know, that which I'm just gonna say it. That sun ship or whatever, that baby ship, would have crashed straight into them rocks. Boom.
Yep.
That thing hit a mountain. Come
Like
on, Sam.
So
Yeah.
here's the next thing
Yeah,
that
I
I,
know.
did not like.
I know. I was about to say it too.
Yeah, me too. Say it, bro, because that's the part I hate the worst. Go ahead.
He punches him in the face to knock him out, but
Yep.
that's not what you're talking about. But the
That's what I'm
face,
talking
but
about.
the face
Before
is like
this.
in there. Go ahead.
Yeah.
What's your least favorite?
So what the bad part about this is he ejects, the ship crashes. It shows him coming down, and he like hits ground pretty hard because he's
Hard
not
as
very
fuck.
high up.
Yeah.
Okay, so the parachute is actually attached to the seat, which they got that part because whenever he stood up, the seat's right there. Well, he did not come down in the seat.
Oh.
And the seat would not have been right there if he was not attached to the seat. It would have gone somewhere else. So that whole part, they tried to get some of it right, but they didn't show the actual graphics of him coming down properly.
I get what you're saying.
Okay, I got
And
you.
I'm gonna go with
then,
my boy Clint. I'm gonna go with my boy Clinton over here. The worst part of the whole movie. This motherfucker's not only inside this casing, one punch, knocked out. One fucking punch, boom, and he barely hits him, knocked out.
Well,
And then he's knocked out for hours.
we know,
He's pulling this dude.
3 hours.
and it wasn't even his face. It's like on the armor. I don't know.
Fucking crazy, man.
But luckily, while he's walking, he's all pissed off because he should be at a barbecue right now. The RVs
Yeah.
show up.
That's later.
Oh, is
He
that
smells-
okay,
nope.
my bad.
No,
Yeah, right after
not.
that.
no.
Okay.
He smells. It's when he's pulling the alien.
What the hell is that smell?
Yeah, he's pulling the alien.
But
He goes, "What's that
it
fucking
goes
smell?"
to Air Force One, and it goes to the part that you were talking about whenever they were talking about getting people out of there. And that's when the CIA person comes out and tells them, because the dad comes in and he's like, no, y'all knew about this back in the 50s. Y'all got the aircraft.
Yep. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I get
Yeah,
you.
and Jasmine finds the first lady alive
right.
somehow.
Yeah. But then he takes that. Did I put the dragon part? I don't think I put the dragon part. Anyway, even if I'm skipping it, he drags the alien, says the barbecue thing. No, because I have to have it on here. What I have next is David and the president fight. They get in an argument about something. That's probably what you're talking about.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what I'm talking about. And really, the president was not arguing with David. David came in and he was like, no, y'all can't shoot nukes. That's going to kill them and us. And he's like, that's the last thing we have to do. But it's mainly the military and the CIA person who was pushing it. And then the dad comes in and he's like, in the 50s, y'all have known about this and y'all weren't prepared.
Yeah.
This is y'all's
Yeah.
fault.
And they
it
say
was
there's
really
nothing.
them getting.
Hey, I
He
got.
says there's nothing. The president goes, there's nothing. There's no. We don't have an aircraft. But then somebody goes, oh yeah,
Yeah,
you
the
do.
CIA.
Yeah. I got.
No, not
I got
doctor.
something
That
for
was
y'all, though.
Mr. Nimsky. What's his name?
The spot where he's like, and what the hell is that smell? That was actually ad-libbed because he was actually in the Louisiana swamp or somewhere in by Louisiana or something, and there's a bunch of dead shrimp everywhere. So he had like this smell of dead shrimp. So when
There's
he
no
says,
way. He's in New Mexico. Has to be, or Nevada.
Well,
in the fucking
Yeah.
movies, yeah,
but they might have been shooting it
somewhere else.
somewhere else.
I'm confused.
And
His character
he
says-
smelt a bunch of dead shrimp, and that's the reason he yells out, "What the hell is that?" And what the hell is that smell?
Oh, that's fake. That's not part of the script.
No, and then he starts kicking it and makes it seem like he's talking about the alien, but really the place smells because of a bunch of dead shrimp.
That's
There's
weird.
another fun fact.
That's fucking weird. I was like, no, there's no way that's Louisiana. I guess it is. Anyway,
As he's walking, then all of a sudden, Russ and all their people start coming across the desert.
hold on, I think we skipped something.
No,
Maybe. Go ahead. Just go ahead. You go ahead. Take it.
So, and like, he's like, yeah, right here. And he's like waving up, and Russ pulls
Oh
up.
yeah,
by
I know.
him.
I got it. You're right. I got it right here. He takes his son's sick. That's where I'm at. Go ahead. You're right.
No, the son was sick a while ago. We skipped over that part a while ago.
No, this is the part where.
Oh
he
yeah,
gets
he was in the bed. He's in the back of the bed. Yeah,
taking care of
not
him.
feeling well. Yeah, and
Girls,
he goes.
daughters,
As I was flying over, I seen an army base not too far away, and he pulls out the map. He's like, "Well, it's not on here." He goes, "It's there. Trust me."
Believe me. Yeah.
And so then they start to give him another ride to go.
Yeah. See, the part before that, before Will, that's what it is. Before Will Smith's pushing that thing, it goes to Russ where his son's sick. He's trying to take care of him. That dude comes in and says, "Here, that's all I have. Some penicillin." And the girls that kind of lovey-dovey for him, like, "Thanks." So they give the son penicillin. Then that's whenever you see Will Smith pulling that fucking thing, barbecue, because remember all the cars come.
See, you must have got that. That was not in our movie. The penicillin part. Was not
Really?
in our movie. Yeah.
Remember the guy at the end of the movie that she's like, I don't want to die a virgin. That
Yeah.
guy's the one that gives the penicillin.
Oh yeah. See, that part was not.
Yeah, that was not in our movie.
What the fuck? Okay, well, I guess my bad. I'm not trying, dudes. I'm not trying to do this.
No, it's cool.
Anyways, so after that, it goes to the next scene where stripper, what's her name again? Clinton?
Jasmine.
Jasmine. Anyways, Jasmine is over there picking up people. Well, she goes with Tyler. She finds the keys. Remember? I keep saying Tyler. Dylan. He hits them keys, starts it, gets all excited. And now she's going on a thing, picking people up. And then you got this guy, repent! It is the time of the... It's the end of the world! Hey, come on, you're trying to go to El Toro? Repent! He's just not even answering. He's just like yelling stuff.
Right. It shows her getting there, and it's all blown up, but they decide to make camp there anyways.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's where she talks to the first lady.
Mm-hmm.
She recognizes her, and she doesn't know that. She knows she's
She
the first lady.
said, "I wouldn't want to say nothing. I voted for the other guy."
My bad. It was a Great Salt Lake in Utah that happened.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, sorry.
That's kind of deserty over in Utah too.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, the fight scene with Will Smith in the jet, that's definitely Utah. Grand Canyon, maybe Arizona, but Utah has a lot of them red rocks. But anyways, all right, so the next thing, it's where the president goes to Area 51 after they talk about, remember, we do have a ship. And they end up going to Area 51, meeting a boy with the long white hair.
Dr.
Okun.
Okun.
Okan.
Okun. It's Okun.
Okay.
Okinawa.
Okon?
I think it's Okan or Okan or
I think
something
it's
like that.
Okon. Okun? Dr.
I think
Okun?
I spelled it Okan.
Yeah, I think it's Oken. I think that's why you thought it was Okan. Because I did at first, and then I saw it again, and I was like, oh, it's a fucking U.
No. I have it written right here. It's Oakenshield.
Stop it.
Too much? Okay, anyways. So they go over there, talk to him. He explains everything about them. He's showing them like how they got the ship from back in the 50s, right?
Mm-hmm.
They got it from the 1950s, and through something happened in 1960. I don't remember what it was, but
we've had this shit for 40 years. Sorry.
Yeah. Well, and then he makes a comment, something about like whenever the aliens came into our like atmosphere, something happened, boom, where the ship automatically turned on. Like, what do you think that's about?
Oh, all the power. The mothership got close.
Yeah,
So that
and
just
it has
ignites it?
power. Well, the power comes from the mother.
Well, it might be from the smaller ship, like the father ship, because the father
Yeah,
ship
the father
came
ship.
down, and then that's whenever it happened. Because there might have been a father ship out in space that was around at that time that could keep those little ones.
Well, you remember how they
Up.
said the
And then it
Remember the
crashed,
line of
they
sight?
left.
Sorry, my bad. I was gonna say, remember that line of sight? Like, say there's the mothership, right? The line of sight hits the satellites and it hits all the father ships. Maybe that's coming down to them. You know what I'm saying? To the little, like,
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, kind of like a pyramid.
Yeah. Well, either way,
The mothership powers the fathership. The fathership powers.
I don't think those little ones can get that far away from the father ships.
You think they'd fall?
Yeah, I think they would fall or something.
I like that. That's a good theory.
Yeah, their power would go away.
All right, so then after he explains everything, blah blah blah, he goes and gives David a little tour inside the ship, checking it out, dude. And it's crazy. That shit looks wild, bro. That's some alien shit for sure. He's trying to figure out what it all does. Da 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 da.
And then they go to the freak show.
Yeah,
what is the freak show? I have freak show wrote down right here. What the fuck was
freak
that?
shows with the three aliens.
Yeah,
the old alien
out of their armor.
After the
I was like, did I write this wrong?
Two of them died in a crash. One of them died another way. I don't remember what it was.
He died a few days later.
Yeah, he died a few days later. Because he's like, he goes that their bodies are actually pretty frail, like ours.
They breathe oxygen.
They have they breathe oxygen. They have eyes, ears, but no vocal cords. So they probably use like telekinesis or something to communicate.
Yeah. So after that part, that's when Will Smith shows up with all them RVs with his alien. They're like all freaked out at
I'm
first,
sorry,
and he
sir. We
opens
can't
up.
give you clearance. Oh, really?
He opens that motherfucker up.
you want me to
Right,
leave
it's
him
like,
here then?
I'll leave this here with you.
Yeah.
So they bring it over there. That's when old boy Russ goes, "My fucking son is dying, or my son's sick. Help me! All right, help this man." He's like, he's about to fucking attack you. Well, he ends up
Oh,
helping him.
we didn't get that part neither. We didn't get Russ telling them that his son was sick.
Really?
No.
Golly. Well, anyways, Russ takes one of the scientists and throws
I
him up.
want to
Says,
watch the one he watched.
I know.
Golly.
It sounds
Anyways,
like you got some cool little parts. Kevin.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess. I'm not making this shit up. Don't think I'm making this up, dude. Anyways, so that's whenever they bring that and right after that part, they go down, it cuts scenes to old girl, Jasmine. That's when she sees that El Toro's destroyed. That's this part.
hmm
Right after that. That's when she sees it. That's when she talks with the first lady. And we already talked about that, but that's what that part is. And then the next scene is when they're dissecting with it is. I promise you.
I thought that they were already in the truck and they just got to that city.
They-
with,
no.
with the
Oh.
first lady.
I have it written down.
Okay.
I
okay,
promise
my
you.
bad.
I promise you. But after that, it goes to the
Darn
next
face.
scene where they cut that alien open, bro. That little suit that Will Smith punched and just knocked that fool out with one fucking punch.
I thought that
Boom.
it showed Will Smith taking the helicopter before they started dissecting.
No, that's right afterwards.
Oh,
Yeah, it's
okay.
after. That's
No,
yeah,
that
because
is.
remember
It is.
no, because they get Russ and all them. Oh wait, you're right. You're talking
Because the
hold
wife
on.
is there
Let me see
right
this.
after the dissection.
The dissection
And-
happens.
No, I got it.
first.
I got it. I have it.
Open.
It's
The
on my paper.
dissection
Calm down.
happens first.
Calm down. I have it on my
Okay.
paper. Calm down, guys. I got this. So they dissect that fucking thing. It opens up, blah blah blah. They see it's a little fucking alien.
Starts making some weird noise out loud.
Yeah, dude, and then fucking just
In the head.
demolishes. These
Because it's not
motherfuckers.
affecting everyone. He's pinpointed towards, because he pinpoints Dr. Okan and then he pinpoints the president later.
Yep.
Yeah.
Because the other people aren't hearing the noise.
But he also tells the president a bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
So, but that's what I have right here is whenever the alien starts that little buzzing thing, the president
Yeah, and-
whips his head around like this. He's like, oh.
Those
goes like- he
motherfuckers
goes
go
like
to
that.
town.
He goes like this. He whips his head around and he hits that CIA dude in the fucking face on accident. You could tell it was an accident, but he goes like
On
this.
real
He
life?
whips- yeah, in the movie, you could tell he whips his head around. He's like, "Mr. President, are you?" And then he whips his head around and smacks him in the face. And you could tell
Wow.
they cut away real quick, but you could tell that was an accident.
Yeah, and this fucking alien's talking shit about letting me go and shit. Like, what the fuck? And he's like, he says death. That's crazy, bro.
Release me.
Yeah. What do you want from us? Die.
Yeah. Is there any
That's
way
wild.
me and we can work together, like live in peace?
Peace. Yeah.
No peace.
In harmony. Yeah.
No peace. Death.
Yeah. Then what do you want
Fucking
from us?
crazy motherfucker.
Die.
So the next part after that, it's David and his wife arguing about his career because I guess he fucked up and didn't go the way that he was supposed to. I think that's
Their
why they
marriage.
divorced.
I thought it was about their marriage.
Yeah.
No, the one
it was.
I have
about,
a.
Oh, it was
It was
about.
about what he did. Well, yeah, they were fighting about the marriage, but he was talking about how he didn't pursue his career that he was supposed to.
No, he went
No,
to
it's-
college for something and has a degree for whatever, but he likes his job. And she got a job working with
I'm
the
talking about.
president, and she wanted to go work with the president, and he was like, "Well, what was our like?" And she goes, "I never stopped loving you," and he goes, "Well, that wasn't enough to keep you around."
Yeah.
Yeah.
She chose
Career.
because he thought they were having an affair, and he thought that he was choosing President Whitman or Whitmore over him.
Yeah, that's what it was. Well, I know they're arguing about the career and stuff. Here's your part, Coleman. Here's your part. Will Smith steals helicopter.
Yeah,
This is where that happens.
Steven.
This is where he's. Sorry, not Will Smith. Sorry
I'm
about that.
kidding. I'm kidding.
Steven steals the helicopter, takes off, He goes over to fucking old El Toro, sees his girl, stripper.
See,
Jasmine.
you said that she was talking to the president's wife earlier. I thought that the helicopter came while she was talking and taking care of the president's wife.
I think it does. They are talking, but it goes to a cutscene. So what I think it is they're talking. It goes to a cutscene with that part, and then it comes back to them talking, and then
Okay.
you're not just
Okay,
going to
and
show a
then-
scene with the helicopter coming. It was them talking, and then it came
All
back.
right.
I wrote this word for word, like as I'm watching it. I promise you, I did not.
No, I mean, like I said, I went like 30 minutes where I wrote nothing because I was just like,
So the next part is where they're debating, like, all right, it's time to go to war, man. It's time to fuck one of these things up. Where should we go? What's the first city we should go to?
Well, no, they were talking
What-
about launching a nuke at it.
Yeah, but where? Where?
Washington.
Houston, Texas.
Houston, Texas. So they take off. They go to Houston to go to destroy this UFO to try a nuke. And then, dude, it's crazy because once the nuke goes off, they're celebrating like they think they did something because they can't see nothing. We need a visual, like
Yeah.
there's no visual.
Even after like the picture comes through, they're like, "We did it," and it's like, "We still need a visual." Like, come on, dude.
And he's like, negative. The target remains. Negative. Target remains.
Yeah.
And
So-
then it cuts over to David and his dad.
Well, the
and David's
CIA dude
throwing
wanted
shit
to.
around by
The CIA dude wanted to shoot more at him, and the president was like, "No, we're not shooting another nuke."
Hey, check this out. This is interesting. So when I put on my notes, I said that Will stole the helicopter, right? And it says the career part, whatever. But then it says after Will steals the helicopter, it says they go to Houston. That Houston part. You know what the next part says? Will goes to the stripper and hugs her. So in between that cutscene, that's what happens. Right after the Houston part with the nuke.
Okay.
Then it's him coming and hugging her. Anyways. This is the part where fucking right after that, after they do the nuke, realize everything's fucking shitty, Will Smith comes, grabs all those people off the helicopter, takes them, and then it's the most dramatic part of the whole movie. President has to see his wife.
Yeah, the wife got there, and they're in the hospital, and they're like, she has internal bleeding. If we if we got to her earlier, maybe something would have changed.
Is mommy sleeping now?
Yeah,
That was so fucked up, dude.
Yeah, that's.
Yeah, I know.
I don't know what goes through that kid's mind when she's saying that, but it sucks. Anyway, so that happens.
I mean, it's an
Now we're at
act.
July. And boom, on the screen, what comes on the screen? Boom.
Dun, 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 dun. Sorry. Here's movie.
July 4th.
Oh yeah, July 4th.
July 4th, after mommy dies. So now this is the part where David's set up to fucking figure out how to break the force field the whole time. That's what his job is.
Yep.
Using this ship to figure out how the fuck do I fix this? What do I do? Blah, blah, blah.
See, I thought he was in a drinking rage because the argument he got with his wife.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I mean, maybe.
right. No,
And
he
started
was.
throwing shit around, and he goes, maybe if we fuck up this planet, I've been trying to save this planet the whole time. Maybe if I fuck it up enough, they won't want it anymore.
I like
Yeah,
that.
he was.
I like that.
He was really mad
That's a good
because of the fight with his wife.
Both of them.
But they did give him the job before that fight to figure out how to get the shields down. And he's like,
I think it's
I'm
both.
not smart enough for that.
I think it's both. I think he was mad about the fucking divorce, about going through with the divorce. They're not divorced yet, right?
No, they are divorced.
Yeah, they've been divorced for 3 years.
3 years.
So he's mad because he's trying to make up with his girl, but she's fucking being a dick. And then not only he can't, and
No.
not only that, he cannot figure out what to do with the force field. It has to be both of them.
He was pushing her away. She said, I'd never stop loving you. And he goes, well, I
Yeah,
don't-
but you're still gonna be mad, even if you're the fucking cause of it. You're still gonna be pissed off about yourself. You're
I
gonna
think
hate
it was
yourself.
about their faults.
Yeah. I mean, he's definitely.
Yeah,
not
anyway.
right.
But then the dad starts talking to David and is all like, "We need to get you off this ice cold floor before you catch a cold."
Takes
And
a
he goes,
fat ass shot.
"You're a genius."
My dad is a genius.
Yeah, my dad's a genius, and he goes the cold. Oh shit. So that's when he goes. So where we at? Okay.
Then it goes to them getting married. Cuts over to the
Steven.
Will. Yeah, Steven.
No,
and Jack-
no. Calm down. This is where he fucking brings everybody in, I think, because he talks about them giving the mothership a virus. This is where he does the coke thing.
I thought there was a little scene in between that. Yeah, the Coke can.
Well, the wedding part's on here. I have it on
yeah,
here.
they do the Coke can part, and he tells them about how he put the virus in there, and And so like that's if we can get to the mothership and plant this virus, then it should shut down all of the other ships. Should is the key word right there. But they also says that it should only like what they asked how long, and he's like, I don't know, 30 seconds maybe, which is
Oh, he goes a few minutes.
yeah, and that's like a
Yeah,
really
a few minutes.
really
And the
short,
general
simple-
gets pissed off.
Yep, and but
The CIA person's pissed off.
They say that we
The
don't even
general
know.
is actually like, we might be able to do that.
We don't
if the
even know
shields
if we
are
can
down.
fly this or if this thing will fly. And he says, release the
Clamps.
clamps, and it's floating. Now,
Wait, so the white hair guy's the CIA dude?
Yes.
yeah,
Oh yeah, he's the one that gets butt hurt.
he's
He
the one
plays
that
in
gets
Blank
fired.
Check.
Yeah, he's the one that
Yeah,
gets
Blank
fired.
He's the one who
Father.
always wants to shoot more missiles and everything.
And they
Yeah.
after it's floating there, they say that nobody even knows enough about these things to be able to fly it. And Steven says,
Will Smith
Steven.
goes.
"Yeah, excuse me, sir.
Steven.
I fought against these things in battle. I kind of know their capabilities. I will fly it."
Yeah.
Okay.
And then it goes.
And then after that, and after that part, because I have that written down where Steven says that, but I put Will, sorry. The next part is where you see a bunch of Morse code getting pushed out. And then it goes to Iraq, where I guess England's in the Iraq.
Saudi Arabia, Iraq, Russia,
And they're talking, it goes to everywhere. It goes to Japan.
yeah.
They're like, we have a way to fight this, the virus. We're going to send it out. Get ready. Because apparently there's more motherships
Aussies-
in
The
Russia,
Aussies were all
China.
like, it's about bloody time.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
say that the Americans finally found, or the Americans found a way to take down the shield.
I thought those
It's
were
about
fucking
bloody
British.
time. I thought it was Russian. I could be wrong. I thought they
I
were
thought
Russian.
He's Australian. I think British, and you think Russian. So I'm confused now. Anyways.
I thought, well, it looked like a desert like Sydney. Like
Was it in
Australia.
Iraq? Was it in Iraq?
It didn't.
I think
I
it
don't
was
know if it
Russia.
was said while it was going. It was in a desert, so it's not Russia. It would be
Right.
in Russia. It would be like
It's
ice,
England.
snow, and stuff.
It was the British military. Anyways, it doesn't matter. So after all that stuff happens, all the Morse code, blah blah blah, Will gets married. He presents his girl with a ring and all that stuff, and
With dolphins on it.
dolphins on it. Good job.
She's
Good job.
got a thing for dolphins.
Yeah.
And then David and his wife. I still don't know what his wife's name is, but they all of a sudden she sees that David's still been wearing his wedding ring, and she holds the hand, and I guess they're kind of making.
Oh yeah,
up
they're witnesses.
some-
They're witnesses.
Yeah. So they start kind of making up while
Yeah.
they're.
Well, I mean, come on, it's the end of the
witnessing
world,
wedding.
bro. It's the end of the world. I mean, come on, you know you're gonna make up with your ex. It's like you're single and stuff and have nothing. You're gonna do it, of course. So, anyways, they're the witnesses, like you said, right? They're all getting married and stuff. The dolphin ring, and anyways, see where we're at. So after all that's set in stone, this is the part where the president talks to when they try to find people that are pilots. Who's a pilot? Is anybody a pilot? We need pilots. If you can fly, and that's
I've
when old
flown,
Russ comes.
sir.
Yeah.
I can fly a plane.
Yeah, he's like, I used to fly back. Oh, did y'all know that was actually supposed to be a different ending for this one too? All that stuff was added in after the movie had already been shown to like the select viewers to rate it. They had to go back and redo his whole part. That's why his hair's all shorter and his beard's shorter. He doesn't look as fucking weird because they had to go back after the movie was already shot. What was supposed to happen was he was supposed to fly his little fucking red plane that he flies at the
Monster.
very beginning. And they were supposed
Yeah.
to strap a bomb to the top of it, and he was supposed to destroy it in that thing. But they thought it was like a little
That would
bit
have been dumb.
Yeah, that's what they said.
That's been stupid.
So they
You get all these jets, and you're gonna fucking go run this fucking stupid ass fucking red plane.
Well, he was supposed to show up at the end, like after everybody was already out of missiles and stuff, and he's like, "Don't worry, boys, I'm back."
Just shows up out of nowhere.
Who the
Yeah,
hell
'cause
is
he
that
got
guy?
Actually assaulted
Miguel
by
gets him
fucking-
some coffee, and
alien.
he's like, "Oh, keep it coming, keep it coming."
Yeah, keep it coming. That's
like-
the night before too. That's the night before the attack too. So it's like it's nighttime. You're fucking smashing coffee down to sober up from alcohol, but you got to be up early in the morning to go fight aliens. What the fuck?
I loved it how like he was like, I used to fly for the Air Force. I retired at this time, And 10 years ago, when the aliens abducted me, and they're like, "Oh, here we go."
Here's that guy. Here's
He's
that
like, I
guy.
won't let you down.
Been meaning to get some revenge on these bastards.
All right, so after that part, after he's like, they're prepping all them dudes, getting ready. This is the part where David and Steven, not Will Smith, Steven.
You
They
gotta
take
yell,
off.
man. Jesus.
Sorry, my bad. Sorry. All right, apologize. I'm just trying. I'm being a smartass because I fucking didn't know what the name was, and I always say Will, and I'm trying to fucking Jasmine and all that shit. Anyways, but so this is the part where they take off on the alien ship, and Will Smith's dumbass go. I guess I don't know how the fucking controls are backwards, like the little paper he has. But remember, he goes backwards. Oh shit! And Dave's like, dude.
He goes,
fuck, man?
"Whoops, whoops." What do you mean, whoops?
Yeah. What do you mean, whoops?
He's
No
like,
more whoops. No more whoops.
Yeah. He's like, "Should we try that again?" Yeah, without the whoops this time.
Oh, hold on. I left the part out. He needs cigars.
Yep. And what's his face gives him those last two.
Pops.
Yep.
Pops gives them to him. So he gets the cigars. They go. They take off.
And he all goes backwards because someone has the controls in there wrong. And he's like, oops. He goes, yes. Now,
That's what I
without
just
the
said.
oops.
Yep.
Oh,
Just
okay.
said that.
Julius
Where the
is
fuck you been? Where the hell was he?
I had
David's
something going on.
David's dad's name is Julius, by the way.
Julius.
Julius
The last
Livingston.
name starts, Livingston. That's I was about to say it starts with an L.
Livingston. I thought it was Livingston at first too, but it's Livingston.
So while this is going on, they end up going to the mothership. During the mothership exploit, this is when even before this, president goes to get on a jet, and the general tries to stop him, but he's like, I was born a pilot. I can't say it. Fighter. Pilot.
Yeah.
I can't even talk.
Fighter
I'm trying to
pilot.
talk. Fighter
What?
pilot, dude. Fuck.
You forgot
I'm
about
trying.
it. Did you do
I
a
didn't
speech?
think that he tried to. I didn't
Did he
think
what?
he really tried to stop him. I think he goes, "What are you doing?" He goes, "This is what I've
Yeah, what I
done.
do."
This is what
Yeah.
I'm comfortable with." And he's like, "Okay." Like he seemed pretty understanding about it.
You forgot the speech.
I
Well,
said the speech. I said that.
Independence
Oh,
Day,
did you?
yeah.
Okay, my bad.
Oh no! I missed the speech. I talked about where they were like asking people. So yeah, okay. So he does the speech where he tells everybody, "We're American. This is our Independence Day." But he's
Yeah,
talking about
he's-
like
He goes, "This isn't
about the
just
world."
this isn't just the like us our Independence Day.
Yeah.
This is for fighting for the world. This is going to be the world's Independence Day, pretty much." There you go.
4th of July.
Yeah.
So anyways, so they end up going up to fucking. So they're fighting. They're shooting these dudes. They're trying to get the force field to go, but it's not. They're waiting for David and Steven to put the virus on. They're sitting there waiting. They're stuck on this alien mothership, and it goes through. It downloads. It goes through. Boom. Next thing you know, they shoot a missile. What happens? Nothing.
The shields.
Nothing happens. The shields are still up.
Get your guys
Which
out
makes-
of there.
Yeah,
Yep.
we're out of there. President
And then
says,
he's all
"Fuck
like-
that."
I'm going again.
I'm
Give
going
me
again.
one more shot.
What does he say? What does he say?
He said, I want one more shot.
No, he said Fox 2. Eagle
No.
1, Fox 2.
Yeah.
He actually says, I want one more shot. And he goes, and he actually said, Eagle 1, Fox 3 2 times in a row. And then his third time to shoot, he says Fox 2.
Yeah, because that's
But-
the
Go ahead.
that was the part where the
It's
the
Fox
miss-
fucking 2. I'll bet money. You want money?
it's where
I'll throw you
the
$20.
No, on the second one? On his second
Fox
attempt?
2. Yeah.
He says Fox
2.
3. He says, I have
Fox
it that. It's Fox 3.
either way.
Fox 2 is whenever he is going and he shoots.
It's that one on the far left.
One.
Yeah, it's the one on the far
Yeah,
left.
it's the third one.
Because the
Might be right. It's right, though.
the other guy comes up. The
Well,
crazy
Fox 3,
the
Fox
crazy
2,
guy
one of
also
them.
says Fox 2 and tries to shoot his missile.
Yeah, I don't want to bet you and take money that I will never get paid again.
I owe you $20 still, bro.
I know.
I'll get it to you. Just give me. I mean,
I'm
I
just-
got it. I'll bring it.
I'm
I'll bring it on
fucking-
Monday.
No, I'm fucking with you, dude.
I have it on Monday because my girlfriend went and bought groceries and I
Well-
gave her money. She gave me cash.
You,
I know,
you
I'm
could
trying
tell
to
him
push
not to
the
worry
whole
about it,
right
but I
now.
guarantee you, if you owed him $20, you'd hear about it every day.
Hell
Well,
yeah.
I would.
That's
It wouldn't
supposed to
take
be.
me. It wouldn't take me 3 months to pay someone.
I just forgot about that. I didn't realize that we talked like the Bengal, and I remember now. Like I remember it. Anyway, so he shoots it. The second one goes off. Boom, and they realize, oh, we're in. But now Will Smith and old boy David is stuck. So what do, Clinton?
Oh, they try and move it a couple times, and it won't.
Did this, but let's like
Well, how they find out that they're
so bad.
locked on, so they go to the back because the person opens up the shield for it to be able to look inside. They're like, oh, let's move to the back, even though it was already fucking open whenever they decided to move. So I don't understand that part. But they get to the back, they hide right there, they light up their cigars, and they decide.
There's only one more thing to do.
Yep, they decide.
Yeah.
We can't get out of here, so might as well launch this nuke. We got our cigars lit already.
Be a smartass. Be a smartass.
After it shoots, they get let go, and he says, "We're free." And he's like, "Can you get out of here
You
in
think
30? You can get out of
I
here
ain't
in
heard
30
no
seconds."
fat lady say.
Yeah, he goes, "You think you can get out of here in 30 seconds?" I haven't heard the
Why are you
fat lady.
obsessed with the fat lady?
Yeah.
Yeah. So apparently before all that stuff, I fucked up. Apparently before that's whenever Russ does the sacrifice because after they all shooting them, they're banging them up and blah blah blah. But everybody's out of missiles. Remember, nobody has missiles. They're all gone. So now they don't know what to do because
and
does anybody have missiles?
It's really Russ's fault that malfunctioned because he accidentally turned it on while he was on the ground, and then he had to hit one.
Oh, I never thought about that.
To disengage. Yeah, it was really his fault why that.
Wow, that is
I
very
didn't
good,
notice that
Coleman.
either. That's crazy.
That's pretty good, dude.
Yeah, I mean that's how I
Deactivated.
always took it. And then he's like, "Oh crap!" They're like launching. He's like, "Oh, one." He's like, "Woo!" And I think that's why it was malfunctioned.
Wow, I never thought about that. That's pretty good, dude. That's some pretty good shit right there, man. Honestly. Anyway, so the president's freaking out because he's trying to take him out. It does. His last missile does not go through. So he says, "Anybody have missiles?" Here comes old boy Russ. Yes, sir. Who is
A little
this?
late.
Yeah, the son hears him. Yeah, the son loves that he hears his dad about to do this and that and blah blah blah. Long story short,
tell my
Russ
kids
goes,
I love them, Dad. Yeah. You should be proud of your.
The fucking the father ships are shooting down their beams, and here comes Russ. Say the comment.
Hello, boys. I'm back.
Well, that's the very end.
Yeah.
No, that's whenever he
because after that part,
whenever he's about to go into him, he goes, "I'm gonna tell you something coming from my age group.
Up yours."
Yeah. He crashes in.
Yep.
No, and then he says, "I'm back."
No, he says up yours at the end. He says right before that though, whenever he's flying at him,
he says I'm back.
Yeah, no, whenever he's flying at him,
he says I'm back at the end.
Listen to me for a second. Whenever he's flying at him to go kill himself, he says that. It cuts over to somebody else. Then when it comes back to him, he says what Coleman says right there at the end. It says both of them. As he's going to kill himself, he goes, "Hello, boys, I'm back," and he goes and he's going up.
I thought that's whenever he was going to shoot
He's going up. Yeah, but it doesn't work. So he decides. No, it's up yours, and he gets killed.
No, I disagree.
I thought he said I'm back whenever he was the last one with the missile, and he was about to shoot it, and then it got malfunctioned, and then whenever he was about to fly into the beam, he says, "Up yours."
I know it's not because his face goes blue. He goes, "I'm back," and then boom, it explodes. I'm pretty sure it's "I'm back." I can be wrong. I'll just.
But anyways. I do want to know who the heck is building all these freaking ships on the aliens because none of them look like they have fucking fingers.
They got tentacles.
But they have fingers. You don't remember the hand moving? Whenever they're doing the dissection?
Those are more like tentacles, though, is what he's saying.
Yeah, but I guess they did have hands. You're right, they did have hands. His hands moving.
So
after
the Russ part is whenever the cigar thing happens. That's after that part where Russ sacrificed himself. Then it goes to the cigar part.
Yeah,
where they realize
we had it backwards.
No.
What do you mean?
It was up
He's
yours.
saying you're right, we're wrong.
Yeah, it was up yours, and then it says, "I'm back." Either way.
Sorry. I'm always wrong. That's why I have to gloat about it because I'm always wrong. The one time I'm right.
Anyway, good job, Kyle.
Thanks. So Will. Oh, sorry. Steven and David. They They smoke the cigars, shoot the nukes, and they have 30 seconds to escape.
Yeah, he says,
It's
"You think you can
actually
get us
like
out of here?
27.
You think you can get us out of here in 30 seconds?" And he's like, "I didn't hear the fat lady sing yet." And he goes, "What is up with you and this fat lady?" Or something like that. And he gets out. Luckily, he knows the fucking way out of the ship. So I don't
Well, he's flying kind of back how they came, but David's like, right there, right there. He's like, got it.
I know.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
how do they know, though?
Well, they seem to.
That's Will Smith, bro. He knows everything.
I mean, I get lost
Maybe
sometimes.
they were paying attention whenever the tractor beam was pulling them in.
Yeah, maybe.
Because they knew that they were going to have to get back out of the ship.
Yeah, I
So
know.
they had to have been paying close attention.
Yeah, I would hope so. I just feel like to be able to know that entire way seems.
He
like,
said, "Stop side seat driving."
Yeah.
Yeah, to Goldblum. I mean,
Yeah.
sorry, David.
Yeah.
David. I got to call my
Oh.
mother.
They get out of there. They figure out. They start crashing the damn ships. They send it out all over the world. And then the president gets back, and he's all like, "Have we heard from our boys?"
Yeah. Oh, sorry.
I got a question.
He's like, we know how to destroy them now. Let the world know.
Yep, and they're all using Morse code, but I got a question. How the heck, or not really a question. I don't feel like Russell would have actually had to kill himself, because like soon after that, they destroyed the mothership and all of them fell. So it was like,
Did they all?
You're right. I like that.
It doesn't.
I like
it didn't
that, dude.
necessarily say that the mothership blowing up is what made them fall. It never really specified if it was or. See, but what if it was just that all the different places shot while the little things were opening and blew up the insides of all of them? It never really actually specifies.
Well, look,
how
here's
all the
the
ships
thing.
came
Here's
down.
the thing, though. The only reason they went to the mothership was to do the virus thing. I don't think they like thought
Take the
we're going in
shells
here destroying this fucking
well, they
thing.
took a nuke with them so they could shoot it afterwards.
Okay, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Well, I mean,
doesn't
it's trial and error. It's like
necessarily
plan B.
specify-
Like everybody has
It
a
did
plan
not
B.
specify that.
Yeah,
the
but
mothership
hold on.
going down
Look, think
was
about
gonna
it. Everybody
kill
has a plan B. You have a plan B. You bring the nuke just in case, right? I get what Clinton's saying. If they would have just chilled out and let the fucking mothership get destroyed, would it kill everything? It might have done that, but who knows? Just in case, you still try to take out the fathership. Just in case.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, they didn't specify, but I feel like after they
And the one-
destroyed that one, all the other ones crashed.
Those assholes killed Russ.
But after they're there, you know, all the stuff comes down. They ask, well, what about our two heroes, the ones that sent up that put up the virus? And they said we lost contact with them 20 minutes ago, and
less
then
than 20 minutes ago.
yeah, less than 20 minutes ago. Then out of nowhere, he says we got something on the radar. Luckily, it's them. They go out and they're all lovey-dovey with them, and he goes, "Didn't I
And the
promise them
girls run
fireworks?
to 'em.
You promised them that you would shoot
Dylan.
y'all's fireworks, and those aren't fireworks, and all that is falling debris. Watch your freaking head." That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. Yeah. and then credits.
He's Bethlehem.
Yep. And then credits. You know what time it is. It's time for that quiz.
We're gonna go quick on this quiz, y'all.
Yeah, let's
on
go
this
quick.
quiz.
All right,
Yeah,
get
'cause
ready for that quiz.
it's been 2 hours.
Yeah, it was a long movie, and it was a little jumbled.
And not to mention, a lot of it got said, like you said to do. Say a lot of it. So, question number 1. Where's it at?
And spelling
county-
does not count.
No,
Hopefully
don't
not.
know. That's fine. Question number 1. What county dispatch does the president say is the sick? Hold on. What county dispatch says that the president is the sexiest man in the world? It's kind of a hard one.
What county?
Yes. Whenever she's talking to him in the beginning of the movie, he goes, "This county dispatch says that you're the sexiest man in the world."
You said this answer?
I didn't
No.
say this one. No, I didn't say this one, but it's all right. The other ones I've said a lot of
County?
them.
Fuck, I don't know.
Yeah, it's in California.
Yeah, I know. That's what I
Close to
was.
Los. I'll give you guys a hint. Close to Los Angeles.
Dude, I don't know nothing about California. Everything that I
Okay,
don't like is
it's a
there.
fruit.
Oh, it's a fruit.
I'm just gonna put this then.
Gotcha.
Sorry, I hardcore hints. You guys
Ready?
both probably got it. I mean, yeah, it's pretty
Cherry.
obvious. Oh
Orange.
shit!
I put L.A.
It's orange.
Okay. I
Definitely-
change it to orange.
Orange County.
Yeah.
Said cherry.
I
Everyone said
put
cherry.
orange.
No, you're good. Clinton said cherry. I thought everybody knew what Orange County was. Orange County,
Yeah.
I
California.
don't know where the yeah,
OC.
dude. I don't
By
know
the way,
nothing about
OC.
California.
Okay, number 2.
Anyways. How long is How long is the total radar blackout? Like in the area.
Total what?
The total radar blackout. When everything goes black, when all the electricity dies.
I want to guess.
I'll give you.
Is it like
I give-
a miles or whatever, or
You-
kilometers?
No, it's kilometers.
Okay.
Oh, it's kilometers.
Yes.
I don't think that.
You want me to give you a hint? Should I give a hint just for fuck
No.
and gill? 1 through 20.
1 through 20.
I don't know. I'm just gonna do this.
Just throw a number out there. 1 through 20.
I did. I don't know any.
He says it in it. All right.
There was. Is it something to do with the atmosphere? I don't know.
I believe so. It's where they couldn't see nothing. Like it was
I'm
the
gonna guess
radar
this.
blackout. Okay, go
Yeah,
ahead.
I'm gonna guess 25.
He said 1 through 20, Coleman.
I
And
know, but
and Clinton gets the point.
I got it right, dude. I just put a random number.
It's 13. And Coleman put 25 when I said 1 through 20. That
I
put
no,
25.
I didn't know if you
I
were
can't
counting
believe-
20s. But
No, I
they
said
said
it's
there
1
was
through
a
20.
25. I remember there's something in the movie where there was like a 25 mile in the atmosphere,
Oh, no,
which
you
is
did.
why I did that.
No, I tried to hint you. I said
I
1
just-
through 20.
I just fucking guessed. I had a 1 in 20 chance of getting it right, and I.
All right, number 3. He
Look,
didn't go over any of these so far.
I know.
Okay, go.
13. No, there's some I went through. You went. I mean, I'm sorry, bro. I didn't know that's how we do it now. Like it's supposed to be
I've
trivia.
always done it.
Yeah, it's trivia. Exactly.
Good. It's trying to get people to watch the whole episode in order to do good on the quiz.
Yep.
That's how I do it.
It's for the
Go
Okay,
ahead, number 3.
calm down, Coleman. You got this one because you said this. You said it, so I didn't have to. When Marty says he has to call multiple people after he says the names which he does. Oh, hold on. After says there's names which. Okay, I can't even talk. Let me start over. Golly. When Marty says he has to call multiple people after he says their names, which one does he say he's not going to call no more? He says he's got to call
Yeah,
this.
I got it.
gotta
I got
call
it.
that,
I got
gotta
it.
Call this,
Hold on,
but
shut
I'm
up,
not
shut
calling
up,
this
shut
no more.
I got it.
Oh, got it.
I can't even say that. I can't even talk. You know, like
Lawyer.
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 Yep, that's it. This one I didn't talk about. I guess I don't talk about them. just answer the question. It's just a question.
It's
Sorry,
good. It's
dude. I
good
don't know.
for the viewers
Cool.
if we talk about.
Well, it's good for them to vote, but if they watch it, they can
Cool.
be like, "Ooh, I know this answer. I know this answer." You know, like instead
That's
of giving
cool.
it
Go
away.
ahead.
Who cockblocks Russ's daughter? Who cockblocks Russ's daughter's boyfriend?
What is his name?
I don't know.
You know it because I said it. I said this.
No,
I
I
said-
know the boy's name. I'm thinking.
I guess I didn't really talk about him cockblocking. So Russ's
Okay.
daughters.
I just.
I
Getting
think I got. I
by
think
somebody.
I don't think I spelled it right.
I don't know his name, but I got this.
It's Miguel.
Russ's son.
No, it's Miguel.
I got to give.
He
Clinton
has
at least
2
half credit.
sons.
Well, it's his. It's
Yes,
his older,
Troy
it's
and
his,
Miguel.
It's his older son.
Well, then why don't you put older?
I'm gonna
son?
give Clinton a half point for that, bro. I have to,
Oh,
bro.
that's
I mean, he got it right. I mean, it's his son. He's gonna get a 0.5.
I was like, what is this kid's name? And I was like, Manuel. Oh, it's Miguel. That's
Miguel. The answer
I
is
didn't-
for
Miguel.
some
I
reason
didn't
it
write
was
down
like
his
coming
name.
up as Manuel in my.
The thing
head.
about the questionnaire too, you could just fucking freestyle. Like, oh, I'm not giving Clinton shit. No, I gotta give him at least a play. I mean, he knows what it is. He didn't know the name, but it's fine. It'd be alright.
I would have gave a whole point for it, but you know.
Oh, well, my bad, dude. Shit.
Go ahead. Go ahead. That's
Anyways.
that's how we get better, or someone gets to be a winner actually knowing specific names and stuff. Though
Damn, I wrote down
it's
a
never,
fucking.
It's never helped me out. I'm kidding.
number 5.
I fucking wrote down the answer. I wrote down the question, didn't write down the answer.
Well, I'll tell you the answer.
Where does Uncle Hector live?
Oh, I know this one. I can't remember though. I'm just gonna put.
I can't remember either.
I don't either.
Starts with an R, right?
Let me Google it real quick. Just give me 5 seconds. I know we're trying to get out of here.
I'm just gonna. It doesn't matter, Kyle. I don't think either. I don't know it. I'm just gonna put down this.
No, I think this is right. I just thought about it. I really do think this is right. I
What is
did
it? You
not
show
write
me.
this
I'll tell you
down.
if I remember. I'll remember. I thought it was New
Ramona.
Mexico.
East.
I thought it was
Fucking no.
Ramona. I could have swore I remember hearing Ramona somewhere in this movie.
We don't. There might have been a time where they said something that we didn't hear because Kyle watched
That
a
is what it
completely different.
That's what it is. I did write it. I could have sworn I wrote that. Did I not write that? No, you're wrong.
What is it?
I'm wrong.
Go to the next one. Yeah, let's go to the next one.
What was it?
That's what
What
it
is it? What was it?
Tucson, Arizona.
Tucson? Okay.
Leaving New Mexico, going to Tucson. It's right there. My bad,
Okay.
guys. I put stuff on that one. I guess I didn't.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool.
That was around the time I was cooking and stuff. So
At least I wrote a town name, not East.
I
I mean,
Yeah.
East is correct, but that is not gonna get you a half a point.
no, I know it's not. West would be correct.
Yeah. No, East.
They're in LA. It would be East on Tucson, Arizona.
From LA. Oh, I don't know what you guys are talking about. From
No.
LA, yeah, I guess. Okay, my bad.
But that's not any points. You can't just say East.
To have a point, dude. Come on.
All right.
No.
Does I have a point for Coleman? All right.
What?
Well, he guessed the city. At least
I guess the city. I at least tried to guess the city.
try to.
I
Okay.
was way off though.
Yeah.
Number 6.
What was the name of the helicopter that approaches the UFO first?
Oh. The name
No,
of the
don't say that
helicopter-
loud.
The name of the helicopter or what they were calling it?
Yes. What they were calling it. We've talked about this. Coleman, why are you staring at me, bro?
I'm waiting for the answer.
I'm ready. Ready?
I'm
Welcome wagon.
Welcome wagon.
Welcome wagon.
And then the helicopter he always talks to is Echo 1, just so you know.
Okay.
Okay.
I didn't go too hard. I tried to go.
I didn't know that.
What profession did What profession did the president do in the military? What did he do in the military? What was he known for? Talked about it too. See, I did some shit, Clinton. I told you I did, and you know I did.
Dude, I don't know if I got this right.
Detail.
I don't have detail. It's an
He's a pilot during the Gulf War.
I got Air Force pilot.
Pilot during the Gulf War.
I'm giving you both a half a point. I think it's fighter pilot. So what should I do?
It's a fucking pilot.
Give you guys both a point.
Yeah, give us both a
Same
point. Yeah, I mean it is the same thing, but might as well. Fighter pilot, an Air Force pilot.
He said detail or some shit. So I was like confused.
No, fuck this detail shit, dude. He's just trying to get extra points.
No, I just said which war it was during, because it's during the Gulf Wars. Whenever he did it,
He did. Like I didn't know what you meant by detail either until like you wrote that. It's like, oh shit.
Oh, you're not gonna get this one. I didn't talk about it. Sorry, I apologize, but Whose ass does Will want to whoop during the briefing? So whenever he's talking, whenever they're hearing about that they're about to go out and stuff, this is before they fight before Jimmy dies. Remember, they're sitting there, and Jimmy makes a comment, and then the fucking general goes, "You got something to say, Hilliard?" And he goes, "Oh no,
I got it.
Whose ass does he want to kick? You got it? Damn.
I don't.
I do.
Ready?
Starts
I gotta
with an
stop-
A. Alien.
Whoop that ass.
No, it's E.T.
Oh, E.T. Well, Alien is okay.
No,
Yeah.
he says, I'll go whoop E.T.'s ass.
Yeah.
I said that ass.
That ass, son.
Whoop that ass.
Oh, I knew he was talking about the aliens.
When they're attacking that,
He says,
when they're getting close to the ship, what is the ETA of them getting to that ship on the first assault?
What's the ETA?
ETA when Will Smith's going to attack
Fuck.
the father ship. What is the ETA?
The
Estimated
father-
time arrival.
The father ship.
The father ship.
I'm going to say.
Yeah, I'll give you another. You want a hint? I'll give you another hint. 1 through 10, Coleman. Don't put 25 this time.
1 through 10?
1 through 10.
Fuck me.
That just threw him off.
Yeah, because I was
Go
going
rap. Hey, yeah, so, you're good at this. You might get it right.
I'm just
It's
gonna.
minutes.
I'm just gonna.
It's minutes.
Yeah.
1 minute through 10 minutes. ETA.
I think it's
Arrival
it.
time.
For some reason, I don't know. I got
8?
9.
I got 8.
4.
4.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Clinton, you still have a chance, Clinton. You're 0.5 away from Coleman.
That's fine.
You guys both got this one. If you don't get this one, that's crazy because we've talked about it. What does Will say the UFO better not shoot at him?
Green shit.
Green shit.
It was that green chip, but I'll take it.
What?
It wasn't?
No, I didn't say that.
He said it
Oh, no.
was that green shit, and actually
Oh.
he says you better. Oh, wait, no, he says
The actual comment, yeah, he's a lot
You
of
better
did-
not
no,
shoot that green.
he said
Oh,
you
better
did
not-
not.
yeah.
You did not just shoot that green shit at me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I even said right here, what does Will Smith say UFO better not shoot at him? That's like the question. Better not shoot at him. Better not shoot that green shit at me. What medication does Troy take from a guy that comes into the...
Well, I'm glad you said this.
Yeah,
Yeah,
me
but-
too.
Yeah, because because it's not on your movie.
Yeah.
It's not on
It's
your
on the
movie.
movie.
I'm gonna
Penicillin.
give you guys both a point.
Penicillin.
I'm gonna give you guys both a point, but fucking bro,
See,
I did
whenever
not
you
know.
whenever you go over a question, we get them right. What?
We didn't even see that part.
It's just fucking wild, dude. It's fucking wild. Clinton, I'm sorry for you because you have to remember this because I know Coleman's gonna get it right just because he
Okay, I know
brought
what it
this up.
is.
He hasn't even asked the question.
What major city does the recon team go first
Oh,
to throw the nuke at?
I'm done. He had to
Oh,
erase. Look at him.
I thought it was going to be another one.
Houston.
Houston, Texas.
Damn, boy, you guys are neck and neck.
I can't miss a question, or Clinton's going to win.
Oh, I mean,
Yeah. If you miss one, Clinton wins.
I have to get a 2 though. So
Oh, but you can't miss another question.
I have 2 more.
ooh, getting close.
Okay, so this is the confusing question I told you guys about in the beginning of the thing.
Okay.
Russ is asked why he can drive planes. What does he say is his experience after the Vietnam War? Never mind, I got 3 more questions. I just see another one right here on the bottom. What does he say his profession is after the Vietnam War?
Got it.
I'm done too.
Crop dusting.
Yeah, that's it. Well, at least you guys understood it, so I don't feel stupid now.
At first I
sounded
was
good,
like,
right?
what? And then you repeated it the second time.
No,
I'm like,
I
got you."
understood what it was. I was already writing it.
I didn't.
I got into crop dusting and been doing that
Oh,
ever since.
this is okay. What was the animal on the stripper's wedding ring?
Oh.
I have one more question left, Clinton. This is the only chance you have to beat.
I'm
Boom.
okay. I did good. Dolphin.
Dolphin. We both got dolphin. That's correct.
It was a sloth.
Bullshit.
wasn't.
I'm kidding.
I'll
All right,
bet
here
you
we
a
go.
paycheck.
I wrote. No, I'm good. I bet. I wrote. I wrote. There was a question that popped up. I have to write that down. So on my my other sheet where I talk about stuff and stuff like that,
Mhm. Okay, cool.
I wrote one down.
You don't gotta explain to us. This is your show, bro.
Clinton, this is your last chance, my friend. Think real hard.
What size penis does Will Smith have?
What's in between? Like, give us a 4 or 5.
What quote does Will Smith, Steven, say after leaving the mothership? Right when he leaves the mothership with David. Right when he goes through that gap. He goes through that
Yeah, I
gap.
know.
He makes a comment. He makes a comment when he goes through that gap. Clinton better not fucking... Because you're beaten by 0.5 right now.
I know. I'm thinking.
I probably got it wrong.
Think about it, bro. Think about it.
I am.
I'm already done.
He's leaving. Here, I'll give you guys both a hint. He's leaving.
Oh, no, I've got it.
Oh, sorry. I probably shouldn't have done that.
I probably didn't get it right. But I wasn't going to change my answer. I already wrote it down. So we're good.
It's about a singer.
Yep.
Elvis
Go ahead.
has left the building.
Oh, I said now the fat lady is sung.
Yeah, I know.
Elvis has left the
Coleman-
building is right.
Coleman won. That's what he says.
Yeah, I was like, but see, I thought David. Did you say? I thought David said that, but it might have been, and that's what I was like. What did he say? And then, oh, well,
No, David.
yeah.
David goes, huh? He says,
Oh, yeah, he does.
so,
Man, I was like, come on, think. What did he say?
yeah,
Listen, you lost by 1.5, bro. That's
Yeah.
not bad.
I know. I figured that I did because, as soon as Coleman said Elvis has left the building, it popped in my head, and then
As soon as I said it's about a singer and then Elvis, yeah.
Yeah,
no,
that would have been dope.
singer-
If would have fucking hit it.
the singer I thought it was the fat lady.
The
'cause
fat
she's-
lady?
Yeah, just because.
Oh, yeah.
Fat
Makes
lady
sense
thing.
though, because he says it. That's what he
Yeah.
says the whole movie. Like he goes,
Yeah.
"We don't light it up till the fat lady sings."
And
But
the
it-
fat lady hasn't
but-
sang yet. I didn't hear no
But
fat
he goes,
lady.
why are you obsessed with the fat lady?
Yeah,
Oh, then he goes, Elvis has left the building.
it was good. I did like it. Kyle, take us out of here.
All right, guys. Well, I guess we're done. Check out our Instagram. Check out our Facebook. Our Spotify. We're on Spotify now. Check out James and Clinton's things. They watch a bunch of Star Wars things.
Nerd out. Nerd out.
Nerd out. Don't forget Nerd Out and stuff. And I guess next week we're doing Toy Story, right? Toy Story.
Yep.
I mean, come on, everybody grew up on that.
It's going to be
Pixar,
Coleman's
dude.
mandate. He's going to take control of that one.
Okay.
Yep.
I didn't know that until just now.
You got a friend.
Well, I'm pretty sure
named-
it's your turn to do the questions, and that's
It's
the way.
been a while since I've done them.
Yeah, I think
It's been
that's.
multiple times.
I think that's what we're gonna do. Whenever someone does the questions, it'll be their mandate, and they can. I don't know why.
I think
call
that
it mandate.
I should just do the questions because I just win all of them anyways. So I
No.
just should have to make them.
Hey, listen, you barely beat me, and I also win. So
Yeah,
Yeah, and I've had several occasions with you where I got real close to you, but I lost.
I know. No, y'all do good. Y'all have definitely stepped it up.
I don't have a good
I was winning them at first. You stepped it up.
It's like if we played like Harry Potter and you're like, who plays Sirius Black? I'm gonna smoke you. You're not gonna know that. You're
Yeah,
gonna know.
I don't
Right, but
know
we-
actors' names.
right.
I don't care about actors' names.
And that's why I have it.
Well, like Trivia Pursuit. That's how it is.
Yeah, but that's the
I'll
reason.
smoke you.
That's the reason I made it the quiz the way it is. Everything that you can visually see.
And remember.
in the
yes.
movie.
And remember. And I have a bad memory. I'll always lose. I won 3 though, right? Huh? Kinda.
So,
Maybe.
thank y'all for coming out. Check
Oh
you
yeah,
next
we're
time.
closing out. Yeah. Oh no. Anyways, don't forget to check out everything, dude. Check out Clinton shit for real. He streams shit too. He does fucking a Fortnite. He does a bunch of badass shit. He
I
does
don't
that
stream
Star
it,
Wars game.
but I do record it, and I've been posting it online. I've got actually a lot of good videos that I need to do, but make sure
Yeah.
to check that shit out.
And we're gonna do Cuphead too, me and him. But anyways, until next time we see you, Instagram, Facebook, everything. Anything, everything nerd style. Hasta la vista, baby.
All right. See you later and get the fuck out of here, everybody.